moment.
Well, we need to be filled in. What did you do? And your turn, Dan. With,
yeah. So Logan, he failed to discover that it was getting chilly around his nether regions. So he's still got no pants on. And but he did discover a barrel full of apples, and he's kind of
have pants on but not armor because otherwise you were just sitting there drinking naked.
No, he's got trousers on. But
who says they weren't sitting there drinking naked?
He's literally got no trousers on either. He's just there and
Resin felt uncomfortable.
He's got like undergarments, but
Resin felt
long
uncomfortable.
undergarments, but there's like no trousers.
Resin was more than a little uncomfortable with this.
He got from bed to drink.
Did you?
And then he found a barrel of apples and lined apples up across the deck and was ready to just throw them at whoever came near. Basically, his projectile.
Can you do a body check for me? Can you pick up an apple and throw it?
Can you?
I'm gonna say, with your, how much did you drink last night?
How much did I drink?
He didn't stop drinking.
Well,
you didn't stop. Actually, how drunk are you?
Well, let's just say, you know when the serving woman came in.
Yeah.
Logan put his arms around the alcohol and dragged it towards him.
Okay.
In a possessive manner. So if that tells you how drunk.
So right. So add +8 to the minus. It'll be -6 to this to your D10.
Plus
with his -3.
+6 because it's worse.
Oh yeah. So +3.
No. I meant take away 6 from your roll.
So you got -9
because you go. No. It's +3 to his modifier.
Okay.
So right. Okay.
+3 total.
So I get what was it? -6 in total?
Yeah.
Okay, I get 2.
Okay.
My God, it's 10.
So you get
I might re-roll it actually. Okay, I get a -2.
Okay, so you get an apple and you go, okay, right, and you launch at this ship and sails across the waves, and you can just see an assassin on the edge with an Oculus telescope sitting out like that, and you just hear and you see him just go, and just falls down.
Dan and I are looking at the ship and just watch this guy drop.
He just drops.
That's the kind of shooting I want you to do now. Fire away, lads!
All of the archers run towards the apples and start picking them up and throw them.
Use the boat!
Into the sea.
Following my lead.
And then it's right. Don't forget these are pirates, they're not really... So they're right. One of them moves slow, one of the bunches put an apple on the end of his bow and just his arrow, and it's just gone straight into the water.
Okay. Success.
So yeah,
that is not the person handing the bow of Lang.
No.
I'm just going to keep doing that for a while.
So Magnus, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna stand and wait till they get into fireball range.
Are you still judging?
They're kind of you do a perception check for me.
Perception. My perception is 10, so that's
-3.
That's 3.
Okay.
Does anyone easy got them?
I would say you're not in fireball range, but you're in close enough range where you can sort of gauge where the fireball's going to go and try and hit them if you want.
Yeah, I'll love a curious shot.
Okay.
So, D10.
Yeah, D10.
-5. I roll a -3.
Okay, yeah, it's fine.
So I shall now roll.
What was the attack?
Molten Smash.
Okay.
So that's how many damage? That's 6, 8 d8, and 10 d12. Actually, I'll do it all.
Okay.
May I quickly ask you a question while we're waiting? You know the bow that David got?
The bow.
Not as good as yours.
Like the Tails Forest bow. Well, you say that, but that's not Percy's bow from...
No, it's bow of Lang.
The bow of Lang, he got from the statue on the way there.
I see. I was going to say, because if it's Percy's bow, it's a giant bow that's bigger than a human.
Yeah, it's not Percy's bow.
I did 126 damage.
Okay, so that would...
Fire damage.
Yeah. It sort of catches the hull and sets it alight. But as the ship's going up and down, it sort of puts it out on its way. But you can now gauge. You get to your magic checks. You need to now do because you're throwing it out at another ship. You need to roll another D10, and you now get a +6 to that check because you gauge the distance.
Okay.
So you can
-11.
Yeah. So,
hadn't moved.
The ships are almost closing. You can see it. They've got rams on the front of their ships, and so they're not really going to try and board. They're going to just. You can say that they're angling to just ram the ship underneath the waterline and sink it.
Those sons of bitches.
So they are coming on at a
full sail.
Because
I absolutely wanted us.
One is coming on extremely quickly. The one's lagging behind. The one's been shot at by Magnus is coming a bit lagging behind. But one of them's like definitely streaming towards you, trying to puncture the ship.
I'm liking.
You are on full sail, yes. You are on full sail.
I'm looking for the best, what looks like the best archer of the group, and when I see them, I'm going to hand them the bow of lang, and tell them I want that back, and then prepare myself to jump ship when the nearest one gets close.
Okay,
I'm going to jump and just start murdering people.
Roll perception to see if you can see who are the best.
Okay, -1, 3 total.
Okay, you get prepared to jump ship. You give your bow to somebody, and he's like, "Oh, okay." And you get prepared to jump ship on the other side, and you turn around and he's swinging it like a club, like measuring his swing, and you're like, and you get back on, and you go, "Give me that," and you give it to somebody else, and he like starts doing the bow thing. And you're like, "Okay, fine," and then you go back and try.
Apparently, this person actually knows.
Are you going to let us know what you're about to do? Because I'm
like clearly perched on it.
Yeah,
waiting for the guy to come up.
I was going to say, can I see what Rez? Because obviously, as I'm like,
Rez is clearly waiting, fully armored, for the ship to get close enough for him to jump.
We're on the same page here.
Yeah, you're
what I'm going to do is, can I work out? I'd like to shoot at the people on that ship, but I'd also like to see if I can make a perception roll to work out like where they're going to hit us.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Turn out of the way.
Yeah.
Give me a
work out where I need to be on the ship to jump aboard myself and murder someone.
give me a minus. Add 2 onto your modifier. You have one.
So like a -5 or a -1.
Yeah,
-5.
-5.
Sorry, add, subtract.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Add to the negative.
So I rolled a 9, but that's 4.
With a perception of 10.
Yeah.
So he's got a total.
You can gauge it. If you pull the sails up right at the last second, they'll overshoot you.
This is disconcerting.
So you're going forward, they're coming this way. If you pull up last second and stop, they'll overshoot you.
Yeah.
They're committed to that. Right.
Yeah, we need to not just stop, but they'll see us furling in the sails. So we need to stop and make a hard right towards them.
Okay. You can do your. Do you know what? Let's introduce a pirate stat into the game, just for now.
Okay.
So your pirate stat is 6 for your command to give commands out to people.
Right. Okay.
And depending on what you want to order and how.
In terms of my ordering, well, we could always use.
Let's say pirate hat.
Actually, just use conning.
Yeah, which is a 6 anyway.
Okay. So do it. So go for it. Roll.
Does my
He's still wearing his hat, I think,
fancy
right?
pirate hat give me a bonus?
I think it did give you a bonus, didn't
It
it?
was 2, wasn't it?
It was 2.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going
Super
to.
pirate.
I'm going to yell to the helmsman and say, on my command, make a hard right, and you like to any of our crew that aren't like who seem to be milling about and being generally ineffectual with their arrows, or are not doing anything at all. I say, when I give the signal, furl in the sails. Be ready to do so as quickly as possible.
Okay. Roll.
And
These fuckers are going to get it.
It's right 1.
Christ. All right. So like a well-oiled machine, the ship immediately starts like it's like in the Zen moment where it's bouncing up and down, and then all of a sudden, like the ship just serenely just courses along, waiting for its moment when you tell them to.
Yeah. Okay,
and when you do tell them, it will just happen.
So what I'm gonna do is basically just take my bow out, start firing off some shots at the ship to make them think that partly to take them down, but partly also to make them think that we're engaging in this and that we're ready to board.
Roll those attacks anyway, just to see. If you get one, then you'll take one trailer.
So
you'd have to murder the whole ship.
I take it I get a full round of combat, do I?
Huh?
Do I get a full round of combat,
yeah.
or does it take an action? Right, I'm going to use my rapid reload to make 5 shots.
Ooh, that's a 10.
That's fine, and my bowman is 10. So
reroll that 0.
Reroll 10. So
Yeah. Once.
So I get a 3, a -2, another -2, a 6, and a 4.
Yeah,
Two
those
-2s hit.
Yeah, and they're crits.
Hits.
So they're crits, yeah.
They're also crits.
Only ones for that's what I just said. From where he is, only ones will do the drop.
Oh, I
To
see.
get- to
Right,
hit
right,
you.
okay.
But you're not even really trying to aim. You're just trying to.
Are they
make sure.
critical? Or-
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so they hit and do critical damage.
Roll
Do you know
on.
how many damage dice do you?
Yes, it's 4d12, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
8.
8
it's,
D12.
it's all the d12s.
Just roll all of them.
Yeah, thanks for getting out the relevant dice.
That's all right.
Okay, so
Yeah,
That's not
counting
enough
could
for
be a
an
little
attack.
bit more of it.
that's fine. I can do it.
Six.
So that's
For
6.
He's an engineer. He can do that.
We'll see how we get on.
Resin's totally going to end up alone on the ship, murdering everyone, and be like, "Seriously, guys, you're just going to leave?"
Yeah, you won't be alone. How many people you kill?
damage for the first shot.
65 damage.
For the first shot.
Okay.
Second shot is
Ooh, nice lad.
4.
Yes,
4. 53.
Okay, so one of these guys
I have
goes
that
down
nice.
in,
It's a good
underneath
thing I
two of the
didn't
arrows, and the two of them just slam into him, and he just like falls over dead. Basically. The ship is-
At the moment that it seems like that it would be the perfect opportunity to remember. So they're coming this way from our right, and what I want to do is basically just pull in all the sails and use the remainder of our momentum to make a right hand turn.
Are you warning Resin that you're not going to get, we're not going to board the ship because he's ready
Yeah.
to jump?
Yeah, if I can see that he's clearly. Did you
Right.
want me to make a perception check? If I can see that he's clearly.
you can see.
Okay.
We could-
well,
we
then
said before.
I'm gonna yell. Resin, hold for now. Hold for now.
And I'm just like, got my swords like, what? I was about to go murder all of them.
Okay. So
I want to.
Well, if you just tell him to hold, he's
Yeah, hold,
I assume in the chaos, he's just going to hear hold, and he's like, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why,
Okay.
but okay.
Um,
I think it's going to look a little sad.
roll. They're not in range yet. So what do you want to do?
Well, Logan's kind of got bored of the apples, so he's gonna find some rope if he can.
All right.
He's got another plan.
Roll.
He's got another drug.
Oh, he rolled a 1. Okay. You find rope and a barrel of lemons.
And a barrel of lemons. Okay. Well, the lemons are kind of nice and colourful, so he feels like they could at least mark the ship out if they get anywhere near them. So he's just going to start lobbing melons at this.
Roll a
Lemons.
body check for me.
Roll body check. Okay.
Oh my god.
2, so -4.
Okay, so the guy who's knocked out by the apple just staggered back to his feet, and then a lemon like smacks him, rotten lemon, like smacks him straight in the face, and he goes, "Oh my eyes!" and like falls backwards, just like crying, like holding his eyes. And the assassin next to him just like, "What the fuck? What is happening?"
It was all my fruiting.
All the other assassin sees is you like dumping. You're like giving it the bird and all that,
Yeah.
and you're dumping these rotten lemons into the sea, and they're just like sort of thing. And then whatever you have planned, you can now do.
Okay. Is there kind of like a grappling hook or something that I can improvise to use as a grappling hook
Yes.
around? Okay.
You roll a 1. Anything's there that you want.
Logan's gonna kind of tie the rope onto that, and he's gonna climb right up the mast of the crow's nest and kind of just
Okay.
stand there
Can I
and
see
wait
him
for the
do
ship
it?
to get ready.
You can see him off the way up. Yeah.
Is speed
Can I see that he's got
close
a
to
grapple?
acrobatics?
I'm going to yell up to him, Logan, don't you dare grapple that shit.
Okay. Logan's gonna see whether he can actually hit you or not. 5. My perception is 4.
No,
So-
you can't hear.
I can't hear you. The wind is a howling. He's too drunk, unfortunately. Then.
So you're going up to your crow's nest.
The crow's nest at the top.
Your crow's nest.
Yeah.
The ship's crow's
normally
The
nest.
ship's
Right.
crow's nest.
Okay. Yeah. So you make it up there. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm just going to wait for the ship to get ready to kind of throw the grappling hook around my head as like a lasso.
Okay.
Ready, just not too heavily or anything. Just sort of lightly, just getting the weight of it.
Logan drunk's a scary thing. Scary thing.
Resin approves, in all honesty.
Yeah.
I
Resin likes Logan drunk.
I want to prepare.
He's a man of
for,
action, not a man of talking to the bandits so they go away.
I'm saying this because I'm perception 10. I know Magnus technically went first, but I just want to say that I'm going to just like stand on the left side of our ship, sort of get low and have my bow ready. I want to take some like really as precise as possible shots as I can at the crew members of the ship that are about to pass as we pass them.
Okay. Okay, so the enemy ship comes up, and you guys pull in. Resin, you can see that there is a
D6.
you can see that there is a gap for you to jump as their ship's coming on the right hand side, and you're like sweeping down the
How
right
many
hand side
people
too, like
do
that.
they look like there's on that ship?
About 15, 20.
I'm gonna like give Hoshi a look like, come on,
Go.
and then I'm just gonna jump at it.
All right, I'm gonna. Okay, you're gonna be doing a body check.
No speed check.
No, it'll be a body check to jump. And you also
Can you swim?
you have your armor on.
Not
Don't
great, but
I
he
mean,
can.
wolves
Do you have your
can
armor on?
innately swim.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like most animals.
And you were drinking with him?
Can innately swim.
Not expecting to come
Not.
to that.
I mean, I wasn't getting hammered, but I'm tipsy.
These are all the things that are going through my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, as he
So-
He didn't get drunk like fucking.
That would be a -2 to your body check. So roll body check and add 2 to the score.
Well, I have 1 as my modifier.
So
minus
it's
so plus 1.
So you're at 8.
2, so 3.
Ooh.
Okay, so you slam into the ship, and you're just like hanging on, and then as it pulls away, I'm gonna have to ask you to do a body check in a minute.
Okay. Thanks.
So they passed you by harmlessly. So did you want
I'm
to?
absolutely going to fire as many shots as I can at them as they pass.
I hope the guy handed the bow is helping me.
I'm focusing on, like, having made the call. I'm not focusing on I will admit, I'm not focusing on what my crew are doing. I'm just focusing as hard as I can on shooting these guys.
Normal roll now.
That's a crit.
So 2 hits, and I guess
2 hits.
What does he have to roll to hit at this point?
They're 2 crits.
He
Yeah.
just get past his bowman.
bowman.
That's it.
Yeah,
Bowman.
it's like
So
10.
all of them hit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2
but-
hits,
and
2
2
crits.
crits.
Right. So,
All the D20 or D12s.
So that is a hit for 25,
Okay.
a hit for
36.
36, yeah.
These rolls.
A crit for 40.
Okay.
Actually,
This is the same ship we're all attacking right at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
I'm
attacking the
doing
other one.
this wrong the whole time. I'm not 4d12. I'm 14d10.
Yeah.
I fucked it up. Can I take this again?
Yeah.
Don't bother with the last lot, obviously. But like,
Just the computer at this point.
yeah, we should probably do the computer.
Is it 14d10 each
Two,
time?
it's, hits is 14d10 and a crit is 28%. I was thinking, like, how do I ever get to
I was like,
28?
yeah. I was like, I'm pretty sure I could do that much damage with a fist.
Even I can do that much damage. Like,
No, I can do that much damage punching them. I'm fairly
Do
certain.
that in the chat button.
Yeah, 459.
Right, but like, how does that separate out? That's the question.
Oh. Okay, well, it's 459
I
damage in
want to
total.
be shooting different people.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to do it
There's a
separately?
total
I
of
can do it
400.
separately.
Yeah, do separately.
Okay. So it was
14d10.
14d10.
yeah, I'm absolutely going to be fighting
26.
the other ship.
Oh, you can see it on there.
Alright, so,
90 and then 28.
okay.
So 86, 90, 161, 156.
Okay. 2 of them dead, 2 of them aren't happy.
Okay.
So two people are out filleted with arrows and fall over the side into the water, gurgling as they go down. And 2 others are slammed in with arrows and they stumble backwards onto one knee and they get back up again.
All right, Magnus. Can I quickly ask, how far is the other ship from us?
It's actually caught up, so it's about to ram you.
It can make the ram.
It can make the ram.
Oh, it's not going to make the round.
We need to unfurl sails immediately.
Yeah,
Okay.
just gonna leave resin
But
behind.
I can't do that this turn because I've attacked.
Well, I'm just gonna murder everyone and have my own ship.
So, go for it.
I am going to cast all of the fireballs
Okay.
Fireballs!
at the other ship.
It's about 15 feet away now, so you wait till the last second and
Fireballs away!
I'll let it go.
Right.
So they're probably close. Even if I
So first shot is that was a natural 1, but
Oh,
no crits. And then the second
I thought there was
is
crits on
a
the natural
9, but So it's still a hit. So that's 2 hits.
Yeah, in Minerva there was.
So-
In Minerva, yeah. It was.
Because
1.
everyone has murdering engineers.
Yeah.
So I do 140 with the first and 119 with the second.
Okay, so where are you standing on the ship?
Well, because we were coming like this, and then we turned to the right. So I imagine I was facing the 2 ships.
Okay.
So I imagine I'm on the side. So,
So you just turn around to where they're
Yeah.
coming up and you just
just flowing it over
Right,
the
so,
side.
so it's quite a narrow arc of fire that you're going for.
Yeah.
All right. Roll another binding check just to make sure. Don't re-roll if you get a 10.
I got a 7.
Okay.
Minus
So,
5.
so you managed to channel it into this one avenue of fire. And that ship is on fire. And it is completely on fire. And a few of the assassins have managed to stay out the blast radius and have stayed on the floor. But everyone else is jumping off into the sea to get away from the fire. And it still rams into your ship, right? So it rams into the side of the Randy Pheasant, wherever the hell it's called. And it rams into the side of the ship and...
It's definitely not called that.
It's definitely a Randy Pheasant.
What was it you said? There's something sleep.
Slippery sleuth.
Slippery sleep. I like that a lot.
Slippery sleuth.
You can hear like a groaning from underneath the ship as these 2 ships collide and rams you, and your ship is now on fire as well.
No,
So fire is now spread on.
I was hoping to explode the other ship.
There's nothing explodes on it.
There's no gunpowder in it.
Well, I was hoping that the molten balls of like lava that I shot at it would make it like
this
blow up.
magic fire.
It's sinking. It's sinking. It's not.
You
It's
should
not
have haste it.
going down. It's
They
definitely
can ice
sinking.
Yeah.
I actually have wall ice, so I can ice it if I want.
You should have iced it.
Yeah, it's gonna smash from an ice wall at that speed.
Magnus,
But you would have broken the hole.
Magnus, I expect you to
Titanic,
deal
man.
with the fire in our ship.
Titanic, man.
So just to recap, the ship has rammed your
quickly
ship
is the fire spreading to our ship?
very quickly. It's like it's on your sail, it's on the mast, it's on the floor.
Magnus.
You
So-
can ice wall the fire. That's what Alistar did.
Yeah, I can ice wall the fire.
Repeatedly.
It's not going to save the ship.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
No, it's not.
Not if the sails are alight.
Yeah, they will. You put the sails out with ice.
That's not how fire works.
That is not how fire works.
Once it's burned away,
Yeah,
it doesn't
they've literally just.
He literally had this to say. That's not how fire works.
David, we're talking about a fire which just caught
Yeah.
and
How
lights
long
to
is a
a
round?
ship
How long is it
within
around?
seconds.
In D&D, they're 6 seconds.
No, but David, that doesn't
About
matter.
10 seconds.
David,
Yeah.
a real fire would not spread to our ship. This is magic fire.
True.
No, a real fire would start to spread, but would
Not-
burn
not-
in
not
10
likely.
seconds.
Not likely.
Binding fire is
Fire does not
supposed
spread
to jump.
that quickly.
If it gets to if there's a binding fire between 2
Yeah.
buildings, it will jump to the building, like
but
literally.
cloth?
From away.
From someone who has set fire to more things than I should ever actually admit, just because something's on fire doesn't mean it's actually damaged
But the
immediately.
ship hit us and then would have rebounded. Okay, so we're talking about fire, which
But
literally
no, this is 10 seconds
transmitted in
total
almost no time.
from the time he hit the fireballs to the time it hit you. So I assume by the end of the 10 seconds, it's just hit you. For his next round, if he ices the fire, it's not actually had time to burn.
If it's spreading that fast, are we not already on fire?
Your crew members are.
A few of them, I assume, not all of them.
But the thing is, because it's like molten rock, it's hit the other ship, right? And it's all on the other ship, and it's weighing the other ship down. And it's creaking that way, and it's completely on fire, like a firestorm over there, magical firestorm. It hammers into your ship, and the molten rock just falls
Why
on.
would you use a spell that was going to set our entire ship on fire?
I didn't realize it was going to set the entire ship on fire.
Now
It's not-
mind you,
the
in
entire ship is
time
on fire.
In the time frame, he can probably, for his next round, put out the fires
Also,
before
does
they
that not
destroy
only
the whole
count as
ship.
one action, and does he not get 2?
He gets 2 actions.
Yeah, so he could put out the fires.
Can his second action be to put out the fire before it spreads to our ship?
Yeah.
Because realistically, I mean, come on, is it really spreading?
Within
They're
that-
15 feet away.
within that
Can you not
10-second
just go
period.
Bam, bam.
I'd probably let you try. Yeah,
I'll try. Yeah.
yeah. Depending on what you roll, how
Roll a
many?
10.
I
You
rolled
a
2.
Okay,
Before his -5.
Before I'm -5.
Okay, so a lot of the fire is out before you go, but you kind of cancel the effects of the. So their ship is no longer sinking.
But
Their ship just rams yours now, and it's heavily damaged.
Still jump.
crew still
the,
jump, right?
The crew,
I assume a good portion of the crew would have jumped.
yes, yeah, the crew that was on fire have jumped. There's less of them now because you've tried to, and
But your ship isn't on fire.
But your ship isn't. Well, your ship's cindered, and there's a bit of it's flaming, but not on fire.
Look, I knew we'd have to lose the ship. I just don't want to lose it so quickly that we lose all of our goods and supplies as well.
Meanwhile, Dresden's just going to take over the other ship.
Logan, do a roll.
I thought that was a plan
Perception
anyway.
roll.
It's still their shit.
Before I roll this dice,
I mean, it wasn't a plan.
The
It's just
Pirates of the
Dresden
Caribbean
is on the
theme
other
song.
ship. That's
song
murdered.
Well, my
started
bad.
up.
Okay, right, fine.
Okay, 2 minus whatever it was.
You see a military grade galley
Okay.
off the coast there, and you see that it is being attacked by 2 other black-sailed ships, and the battle has just died down over there. You're looking at it like, and it's just died down over there.
Okay.
So in your mind, you're thinking that this was a neutral military ship, probably Valmethian, that has been mistaken for your party's ship that has been attacked by the Black Lotus.
Okay, by the Black Lotus. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense, yeah.
And that battle over there has died down.
Okay.
So, but you also feel the weight of the ship sort of shifting after you've been hit by that ram, and
Okay.
you're sort of the ship starting to, and not people down on the floor can't really tell,
Right.
but you can because you're so high up. You're now standing slightly sideways of that, going,
Okay.
what the fuck?
Right.
Why am I standing sideways? And then so you need to do a body check to make sure you don't fall out of the cruise.
6.
And your body is
10.
you're fine. Yeah.
You pulled out the ship, didn't you?
I kind of wanted you.
A little bit. Just for comedy's sake.
Are any of the ships sinking over the other side?
they're-
Like it's conclusive?
The ships are literally just listing.
Okay.
But from where you're squinting, you can see that people are they're just milling around basically.
And how far is the original ship, the first ship, away from us?
It's now going towards that fight.
Okay.
So
With me on it.
with you on it.
Is
Yeah.
that-
Oh, with
is
me
that
hanging
grapple
off the
suit?
side. Hang me out the side.
Yeah.
We hanging
And
off the
my
side.
grapple too.
We will go to your turn on. You have a few pirates who obviously immediately run towards you with swords drawn to try and cut your hands off.
Well, Resin's going to pop up and use what was my legendary speed one?
You're gonna need to roll to get over the
Yeah.
rail.
I just trying to remember what the legendary speed one was that gives me 22 attacks. The gauntlet.
All right, so you're gonna need to roll a body check
Okay.
with the same +1 as before, same thing as before.
You got a D12.
Yeah.
No, you got a 9. That is.
9, 8.
All right, you fall off the ship and you go plop into the water. But you roll a body check again. See if you can.
Nice, know his body.
One.
Okay, yeah. You are swimming nicely. Yeah, you're not sinking. You're not going to die. You can
I'll kill you.
yeah. You're doing a doggy paddle, and you are staying. You are all right. You're not going in.
At this point, Resin's going to take off his amulet
Okay.
that kind of restricts his wolfen.
Okay.
He's done with this shit.
Okay.
It's time for people to die.
Where's the amulet going?
Well, he's got pouches and shit for all his money.
So it goes in pouch. Okay.
Yeah. But
Right.
it's time for people to
Do
die.
you start the transformation? Do a body check with a -4. So you literally get -4. No.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. So you get your claws. You're not full wolf yet.
Yeah.
You still, but your claws are elongating. You swim over and you slam your claws into the side of the ship and just start climbing.
Speed 11. I can just keep going.
That's your turn.
Oh.
So whose turn is it now? Hoshi.
Technically, he would normally be after me, but because he's already gone, it would be Hoshi, then Agnes, then me.
So
Everything's going wrong that could. How far is the ship from us?
the other ship has rammed you and then come away like that.
Just know what I mean, the one that he's heading towards.
Oh, it's quite a way away now. It's like speeding towards the other fight.
But you now see, but you can see Resin. You could probably see Resin because he's not small.
Yeah. You can see this like wolf just hanging off the side, just go. Oh.
He's not enraged wolfing, but he's not slobbering.
That definitely makes me smile somewhat because I know he can deal with that.
You're gonna watch a bunch of people get murdered horribly.
I am going to turn my attention towards the ship a little bit. Does it seem like we're sinking after the ram?
Do a perception check, but take off 2 to your modifier, so you get a better
negative.
modifier.
Okay, so -5.
-5.
-1.
Yeah, you are definitely sinking.
We're sinking.
Yeah, you literally like this doesn't
as
feel
a
right.
follow-up, does the other ship seem to be sinking?
The other ship does not seem to be sinking.
How many men are left on the other ship?
I'd say about 5 from what you can see.
Okay, I'm gonna order some of the people to. I'm gonna order some of my crew to start gathering our supplies and mine and my companion's stuff from the hold. I'm gonna rely on the fact that Kargan, Magnus, and I can handle this fight. I want everyone else. I just yell, men, we're going down. Grab the supplies. Grab everything from the cabins. Anything you can hold. Get it out of here. And get my map.
Okay.
Maps.
Roll your cunning again with your modifier.
With your pirate modifier.
I roll a 6 and I have 8.
Plus your pirate
Well, my cunning is 6 plus 2, so it's 8.
No.
Oh, sorry, it's a -2 modifier.
The hat modifier is minus.
Is it?
Yeah, so it goes down.
No. So I mean, my cunning is effectively 8, and this is. But wait,
Keep
if it's a -2,
Keep
it's a-
passed.
They get all your shit on.
passed.
is the modifier to the roll or to my skill?
To the roll.
To
To the roll.
You get your shit on the deck, and you can give your final orders to the person on the helm.
If they've rammed us from the side and we're still moving at a relatively slow pace, I want to make.
You can turn into them to try and get onto that ship.
Okay, starboard turn and prepare the grapples. We're boarding the enemy ship,
Okay.
and then I'd like to use. I mean, I guess is this 1 round to do these perception checks, or is it full turn?
It's 1 round.
Okay, so I would like to then use my last round to fire some arrows.
Okay.
See if I can take out some of the guys remaining on the ship. So that's a 1 and a 4.
Okay.
4 modifiers.
They see that you are literally going to kill like 2 of them to the leg. They're on the last leg. So they see that this has happened, and they throw down their arms and they hold their hands up because they see you're about to board. People
All
get the
right,
grapple
reel them in. Get those grapples going.
They start reeling them in, and you roll another body check for me.
Logan.
Okay.
Roll that.
4 -6 and -2.
Okay.
At the moment.
So you, as the ships lurch together, you hear a massive thunk behind you, like a. You turn around and he's literally like sees it like a turtle, like his head's hit the floor, and his armor's gone like that.
My God, Logan, are you alright?
And you can just see these crooked legs just sticking out of the bottom of his.
I'm gonna roll him over and check that he's okay.
Yeah,
I'm guessing we're out of combat
you're out of combat.
now. Yeah.
Wow. Good for
What
you
do you wanna
guys.
What do you want to do?
But check if he's okay.
You roll him over, and you can see for a minute you're like, shit, he doesn't have a head, it's gone, and then you can just see his head just bumping up out of the top of his collar, and you can just hear like, "Did you get my pants?" At the bottom of the.
I'll just kind of like with a tone of resignation say, "Did anyone get Logan's pants?"
You see one of the crew members go, "Yeah," from the other ship.
Well, there you go then. Now get up.
So yeah,
I'm sorry, my head hurts. I thought that was a good idea. I don't know why.
Hoshi makes a mental note to talk to Rezon and Logan about their drinking.
Resin's doing perfectly fine. Thank you.
Rezon fell off the enemy ship.
Resin jumped to the end of your ship with no help.
He jumped the enemy ship, got up, then fell off.
That is true.
To be fair, I had multiple people trying to cut me off of the ship.
and it's now a wolf heading in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
So,
I had multiple people trying to cut me off of the ship. That's my fault.
let's go a minute.
What's going to happen is when we take the other ship, he'll show up 3 days later and he's like, "Hey guys, it's great that ship I saw. I've started up a profitable ship selling."
It's like the fucking horses all over again.
All right. So we'll leave you guys there for now with the enemy ship. You get on there, and your ship's going to take a while to sink, even though it's going down. So you're fine. You've got all your stuff off.
We're going to head to the enemy ship.
Yeah, and
Resin's just...
Resin, make a speed check for me to try and climb up that.
7 -3.
Okay, so you're fine. You're climbing up at a steady pace, and you can hear a battle going on the ship because it's joining you the fray, and you hear like a magical crackling going on up there, so like people like flying off and all that, and and then you can hear like a booming voice after a while as it all dies down with your keen hearing. It says, "Find them around here. I sense them around here somewhere," and that's what you can hear. And
shit.
And you can you sort of like poke up over the parapet of the rail, and you notice that it. Remember when I said it was a white-sailed ship before? You realise now it's a ship of the Sentinels that's been marauding out here. So you literally go, and just
immediately going for the amulet.
Yeah, okay.
And it's gonna climb overboard, looking like haggard and like.
All right.
My god!
Two strong hands reach down as you pull it, and you put the amulet on, and just pull you over, and because you're quite exhausted after the transformation, you're landing it like wet, going.
I'm just like help, barely escaped.
You can see and
just collapse.
It's like 4 Sentinels just standing and looking at you with like folded arms, just looking down at you like. All right, so what do you guys want to do with
help me?
Wait, so you're on that ship?
Yes, but yeah. I'm now back disguised as a human, surrounded by sentinels.
You don't know this.
I have no idea about that.
You saw the ship. I jumped at the ship.
Yeah,
you saw me
following the other ship.
You saw me climbing up the ship, so you know I'm on it.
Well, we're not following it.
What do you want to do with the pirates who are on your
black ship? With
the Black Lotus members who are on your? These aren't assassins. These are just like hangers-on, like people who've been hired by the Black Lotus, the pirates, basically.
Don't leave me.
Like they're sitting on their knees on that with their hands on their heads.
What do you know about the people that hired you?
He said, we heard nothing. We just got good gold. Said it was from Men Shy. We figured it was the Black Lotus, but we've done jobs for them before.
I pick one of them that looks like he sort of is the least out of the loop. You know what I mean? The guy that's talking, he seems like he's probably,
a worm.
Well, no, he seems like he's probably the sort of the top guy. I pick one of the ones that looks like a runt, who's just like not involved in anything. And I draw my sword and hold it to his neck and say, "Are you sure about that?"
Who are you talking to?
The guy that was talking.
He says, "Yeah. I mean, we honestly look. We think it's Black Lotus, and do you really think the Black Lotus would give us like an invoice? And we get money. We get told who to hit and where.
I think you know exactly who hired you, and I think you know you're going to take us."
And he like, I tell you what, do a perception roll to check if he's lying, and then
I'll use my narrowed eyes. Yeah.
Okay.
So I get a -2.
Yep.
So I get.
Did you activate it?
Oh, I need to roll perception to activate it. So I activate it, and then this is the perception. So it's 2 after modifier.
So you succeed. You succeed, and you get a very strong sense that this guy is just a bit of muscle. He doesn't really know much at all, and he won't know. Even he was hired through an agent. He was hired through somebody in a port who just like gave him some money and said, and a ship and manifests and says, hit
Does
them.
he explain that to me?
Yes, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Listen, you work for me now, and if you give us any trouble, I'll see that you get a good pay. I'll see that you have it. That your stay on this ship is comfortable. But if you give me any problems, Alf over here, he doesn't like people that give us problems, and he'll have something to say about it.
I assume at that point there's
Cargan steps forward and he goes, so he says, "You see, your only real worry on this ship shall be keeping Miss Hoshi happy. And, to a certain degree, Alf happy. Alf, are you happy?" "Reasonably."
He goes, words again. Oh god, that's terrifying.
He's like, what would make you unhappy, Alf? And he goes, "These little motherfuckers not doing what they're told." And he goes, "Okay." and he's just like, "Okay." And they're like, We'll do whatever you say. Like, you treat us right, we'll treat you right. We'll hold your flag.
Right, in that case, get on those sails. I want full sail. We're heading off to see Rezon.
All right, he's like,
hopefully he'll have taken that ship by now.
Can we get rid of our bodies first, or do we?
Throw them overboard.
Just out of character for the viewers. Alf, the person who is expressing a displeasure with this, is fucking massive.
Yeah, he's about 8 foot tall.
Yeah, like 8 foot tall and like, you know, built like a goddamn tower. So, you know, when he expresses some sort of displeasure, you listen.
Yeah.
Or you end up in pieces.
Alf sets to work just throwing these bodies into water. So you hear his record is about 90 feet. You can throw these bodies by the feet as they go out the water. And you guys go streaming towards the new battles going on over there. The battle seems to have died down. There's like smoke from the 2 black ships that are there. They're sinking now. And you guys get over there, and their white ship just like turns around. And it's like just starts barreling towards you.
Do I sense who's on that ship?
Oh, you can roll to see if you sense who's on the ship.
Roll binding. I assume.
I roll 4 minus 5, so minus 1.
You can sense that.
You can sense nothing.
Yeah. You can sense a nothingness. But you know Rezan's over there because you saw him climbing up, and you're like, well, hang on, I should be sensing him, and I can't sense him, and so from your calculations, you're like, something's dampening the binding over there.
Yeah, because the thing is, I see the white sails go. I know some dudes who wear white, and if I get like the sense that I'm sensing nothing, I'm like, oh. I'll sort of walk over to Hoshi and I'll say, I don't mean to alarm anyone, but I can sense nothing over there.
But by the way,
the binding.
Out of character, I'm assuming binding is similar in like from when we were talking about Minerva to channeling.
Yeah,
that everyone has something of the binding right.
But most of it's not latent. It's not.
Yeah, but like a strong binding was like Alistar could feel that there are living people on the ship because there's binding.
Yeah,
and he can't feel that.
Yeah, no. I sense nothing on that ship, and there are only one group of people who I know who can dampen the binding, such as that. Sentence.
My God.
Resin's crying on the inside.
It just gets worse.
Resin, you wake up and your hands are chained like this, and somebody is laying into your stomach like proper, just like hammering into your stomach, and you're just coughing up a little bit of blood and like spitting it out. The door opens and a man strides in. You can hear like the clink of his spurs on the floor.
Why does this happen to me?
And he just comes in and he just cups your chin like that. And he says, "You know why we're here, don't you?"
It's like I was just a hired hand.
He says, "Don't lie to me." And I like his hand gets a little bit tight when he goes, "You're going to tell me what I need to know."
I'll tell you anything. I'm not being paid this much.
He said. He just goes, "Good," and he goes over and pours himself a glass of wine. And he goes, "Would you care for some wine?"
I mean, I'd like some, but my hands are kind of chained.
He just turns around and says, "Ptolemy, give the man some wine." And Ptolemy gets the wine and tilts your head back and just like starts pouring it down your throat.
Resin's going to cough because he doesn't drink a lot of wine, but
and he takes it back,
kind of looking very uncultured. Like he's clearly he's acting the peasant because he can't grow up that way.
He takes the bottle out and just like starts slapping you around the face to wake you up again. And says,
at this point, we're like sorry, I'm more used to ale. Just keep being in pain.
The man says,
sounding in pain. Anyway.
Ptolemy, fetch the man some ale. And he goes, yes, my lord. And he comes forward.
Resin's going to look very surprised at this.
And he cups your hand again and says, "You're going to tell me who destroyed the White Spire, and you're going to tell me very, very
Do
soon."
I recognize any of the sentinels?
Yes. Your eyes are open. You can recognize his uniform.
As in people I had seen while I was in the spire. I was like, I was there. We were with a diplomat, and he was conducting a mission. And I saw a guy there, and he was a mage, and he just blew everything up. It was insane. And there was the mage, there was assassins, and there was this monster. because Resin knows that he turned, and then he's like, he's gonna very much try to make it seem like he wasn't there. He was just one of the other party who ran, and I ran.
I'm not even gonna make you roll. I'm just gonna say he's not buying this. That's all. Like
That's the biggest load of shit.
he knows that you're a wolf. Like he knows full well that you're a wolf.
Well, Resin doesn't know that he knows this, so
Yes.
he's going to keep playing.
So you get this. You can see a gleam of amusement in his eyes. You relay the story, and he says, "That is some tale. That must have been quite an adventure."
And it's just Resin's like, "Yeah, no, I mean, I ran the hell out of there. It was awful. I mean, dude, there were people dying everywhere from that mage guy and from that monster. And it just." I was terrified. I ran.
He
gets
a wad of cloth, and he just gently shoves it into your mouth, and he says, "Stop talking." And the door opens, and he says, the guy says, "Lord Inquisitor, there's another ship approaching. We think it's the Black Lotus. They must have been here after a target as well." He says, "Well, reel them in."
Resin's slightly disconcerted with the Grand Inquisitor title. Like,
he leans in and says, "I'll be with you post haste, and I'll leave you in the company of Master Ptolemy for a while." And he says, "Ptolemy?" He says, "Yes, sir." He starts laying into your stomach again. So we're on the
by the way, are the things that are being held with like sentinelly, the
Yes.
point where they're
Yes.
stopping any kind of wolfish
Yes.
strength? Yeah,
That's the only reason why you can't turn. You realise that the amulet, you're not wearing it anymore. Like you're literally like in your small clothes. So you're just like, and yeah, you can't turn from where you are.
I assume I'm not going to notice it until I stop trying to bullshit. I'm just like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. I'm so dead.
Before you were literally trying to turn all the time and you realised you couldn't. That's why you started bullshitting. Well, you would have just turned and got out of there.
Yeah, and started murdering.
So, you guys are approaching, and that news has been relayed to Hoshi, and you are now sober, and you have your pants on.
Okay, fantastic.
So
That's another ridiculous thing.
The fall on your head sobered you up.
Yeah. That'll do that.
So,
I'm going to use the restroom while you guys...
what are we doing?
So,
It's a big galley, isn't it?
It's a big galleon, yeah. It's a warship.
So we're faster.
Oh, yeah.
So Hershey, what's the plan? I mean, we can't take that.
They have oars as well, so if you lose from being a pirate, that if you lose the wind, they'll just catch you like that because they have oars as well. They can just power through.
But if we go with the wind,
Yeah, if you then lose it,
I'm
relying on these.
I just don't go. I say, look, the size of that ship. If that is a sentinel ship, we cannot fight that. I'm useless in there. Logan, he has the binding as well. He'll be useless. Like, what do we have?
Logan doesn't rely on the binding piece.
But they can turn it against him.
Can they?
They can stop him from using it, and if you do spells at certain sentinels, they can take it and just throw it straight back at you.
Well, Hoshi doesn't know any of this, so
Yeah. Plus they can just like touch you and be like, "I'm going to destroy your mind now."
Yeah.
Because binding.
we can't.
So we can't fight them.
We can't fight it.
We have. It's like as much as Resin is a companion to me, he has managed to run off and get captured by a massive galley of sentinels. Like a smaller ship, perhaps, but can you imagine how many men it takes to crew that ship? And if they are all sentinels, trained in combat as sentinels,
If we don't try now, he'll be dead by the time. He could be dead by the time we get back.
if we try now, we will all be dead by the time we get
I
there.
hate you.
What can we do?
By the way, Resin is desperately hoping that the whole binding, restricting cuffs are something they
If
use
you
on
have a plan,
everyone.
I need
Like,
it.
so
But I
desperate.
have it.
My only plan is seek out Rook Darkwater.
No, leave me to die, aren't they?
But I don't know if it's going to be enough, and I don't know whether it's going to be soon enough.
How many times have I saved your life?
Remember, actually, no, I'm not saying anything to people.
How many times I've saved your life,
Is there somewhere we
Mr.
can sink?
Honorable Knight?
Is there
leave me
somewhere
to
we
die?
can sink the ship?
He's staying silent.
But I can't. If you can think of
He's
a way.
staying silent.
You're sober now. So
I'm going to ask Kargan.
All right. Kargan, you call Kargan into the room, and
What do you say?
he's come in from like, looking at the ship, and he's like, "Well, I've been through worse, but not much." And he said he looks up and he says, "That's some warship there, and bro." He says, "I'll tell you, there is if that is a Sentinel ship, do you really think they've got Sentinels crewing the oars? Do you
Of
really,
course not.
do you really think they've got Sentinels plying the ship? They'll be that is a high-ranking Sentinel ship, and he'll have an honor guard of about 4 or 5 with him, I think.
4 or 5?
Yeah.
Do you think?
Mm.
I'm foreign to these lands. I haven't come across the Sentinels before. I don't know the way they fight.
My sister's been in the Silent Citadel. She's been in the White Spire since she was a child. I've seen Sentinels, and my father used to work on some of their ships, and I can tell you they only go out 3 or 4 strong at a time.
They don't really seem like the type that like to spend much time at sea.
Yeah. Well, they're not seamen.
No.
They're crew members maybe, but from what I know, the crew members are actually chained to the oars downstairs. They've got no loyalty to the Sentinel.
Just as these men that we've captured had no loyalty to the Black Lotus.
Mm.
It's a shame, really.
If you can get on the ship somehow, and maybe turn some of the crew members downstairs, we don't know. If we can get our ship away, so night falls, we're in a black ship, right? This ship is meant for infiltration. It's meant to get Black Lotus members into port without being seen.
Do you think they're going to follow us?
It doesn't break the water. They can try, but as long as the wind holds up, they'll break off eventually.
I want to save Rezon. I'm just wondering.
They're not going to kill him tonight. If they don't get us, then they have no more information. They have to torture him.
What time is it now?
It's in game. It's about 8 o'clock. Like the sun's going down.
It's dark. It's dark. If we make to break away from them, and then will we be able to turn about?
If we can get a good enough distance on them, we can turn. This ship is made to not cut through the water. It just slides. It glides. I can get, Captain. I can get us there.
Listen, I'm no stranger to smugglers' ships. I understand how it's designed. But these men have powers beyond the understanding of people like us.
Not to mention that they are trained warriors, trained from childhood to wield a sword.
I know something of the Sentinels. If
I
there
was
are,
trained from childhood to wield a bow and to wield a ship's wheel.
Yes,
I'll
I'll say that
There's
for all of us.
But if there's 4 or 5 of them, we can take.
What do you have to say?
if what Kargan says is true, and there are half a dozen, then I can hold them off longer. For you to
Right,
get ready.
just hang on a second, because I'll sees you doing that and goes, stands up and like points you and goes, and like smacks himself on the chest and then points to the ship like he'll go with you,
Without help, of course.
basically.
I mean, that goes without saying, really, doesn't it, Al?
I'm desperately making little heart shapes towards the people who are siding with saving Resin from his death.
Kargan, Mike.
I keep flipping the bird at Magnus.
Whatever
because
happens, we're gonna have to get away
bastard
first.
He wants only me to die.
We can't deal with them. We can't deal with them at daylight. We've got to get away.
Okay, make a course to flee from the ship and
Right.
watch their reaction until the sun goes down.
Okay, so a wind roll.
And can I just say to Kargan, I want to say that my condition still stands. I would ask for your help on this mission, but I understand that I've said to you, you should choose to refuse me. That's fine. You can continue in my service. I won't think less of you, but I ask that you join us.
Says I'll be there. I'll be there. And then he gets the we do the that's what we're looking for. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So the wind keeps up and blows you on course, and soon night sets, and after about 20 minutes of pursuing you, the ship breaks off from its pursuit and starts wallowing there. And you go until it's out of sight on the horizon, then you gently turn back around, and you order the silk sails to be unfurled, which are basically disarmed sails. They don't like flap around as much.
Mm-hmm.
And they're unfurled, and you guys start gliding silently.
I presume this time we have enough time for the crew members to sort of stow all the supplies.
Yes.
that we-
Yes.
One fucker stole my bow.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep. So I'm gonna go to order. So you guys,
We can
you
return to
guys-
resin being tortured.
you guys are all in the captain's quarters planning your attack, and Cargan is urinating. And he'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Resin's getting tortured.
So
Can I see you with a grappler?
I might have found a grappling hook. Yes. Well, there are certain ways you think about things when you're as drunk as that, and it's not very often I get.
Do you
that
still
sort
have
of
it? I don't know how many we salvaged from our own ship.
bleeding. I could rustle up a few. I'm sure on this Black Lotus ship they've got a few around, so we could.
But we pulled them in with 3, but we'll need more to scale the count.
Bleeding. I could rustle up about half a dozen at least. Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be possible. How are you planning on approaching this?
Suffering in silence.
Resin doesn't suffer in silence.
Scale it.
Resin wants everyone to know he's suffering.
From the ring?
Not too far
Okay.
away to let us know.
That sounds like the best plan to me.
You know, in your heart of hearts.
I mean, that
Yeah,
way
Resin is
I
suffering.
like to think that
We
I can
expose
somehow
less of our
sense the pain going,
and we
and it's
can
like,
we can focus them down.
How many times have I saved your life?
I'm hoping if they have
How many times have I saved your life?
a sign.
What?
I mean, even Alistar recognizes
I think
it.
so.
wait, what's that in
You
relation to anything
You can't
else?
be
What does
any
that
more
have to do
evil
with
than
that?
Alistar
What does
is.
that have to do with anything?
You can't be more evil than Alistar, really?
Maybe just a little.
Sure.
Just a little.
Maybe more evil, but not less caring.
I care not for the fickle battle of mortals. You live for like 80 years at most. Like, it's a fleeting moment compared to my life. I don't give a shit.
God damn
If
it.
you die 20 years younger,
The Wolfen live longer, I believe, don't they?
I have no idea. Well, I should know it in character, but I have no idea.
Yeah, I need to talk to Dean about that. Find out if Wolfen do live longer. Because I have no idea how. I actually have no idea how old Resin is, because I don't know how long Wolfen lived.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like out of his teens now, which is why he's just not murdering everyone. Which is what he did through most of his teens. Is he just murdered everyone?
Right. That seems like a development to something.
Well, I mean, literally, he only joined the mercenary groups outside of his team. Up until then, he would just ambush travelers and just murder them. This how, like, once he felt he was skilled enough with the sword, that's when he went back and murdered his entire village. Like, he killed everyone to the children, salted the earth, burned everything, and there's absolutely nothing left of his village. Like, nothing left of the village he came from. But that was when he was a teenager.
Yeah.
By the way, how long do Wolfen live?
About the same age as everyone else, really.
Ha!
About as long as humans?
You laugh.
I laugh.
700-year-old man.
About
800 years.
800.
In 6 years.
about 18. Not even that, like 60.
Yeah, so I literally do not give a shit if you die 20 years younger.
Yeah.
As long as I don't die 20 years younger.
Yeah, but you can get your revenge on the Sentinels.
I care nothing for revenge. If it means I live longer, I don't mind.
Yes, but the less Sentinels... There's Sentinels in Valenreath.
So-
No, there's no so about
And
that.
Gather
There are
Grappling.
Sentinels in Valenreath.
Yeah.
What?
And if they give the
Logan's gone off to
Valenreathian
find
shit, they'll
and
get the
gather
shit
grappling
kicked out of
hooks
them.
together.
Yeah, but they're giving Valenreathian shit. You're Valenreathian.
What's the plan so far?
Hoshi's plan essentially is to escape from the rear so we can we don't get outflanked by sentinels, which is not what we want to happen.
Not a bad idea.
We're kind of presuming that there isn't any weaponry around, so all the weaponry they have is on the sentinels themselves. They
Right.
wouldn't trust their sailors with them,
Resin's
So-
trying not to
so
whimper
they're not armed.
while he's being tortured.
I don't really know what Magnus was thinking, but that's
I was thinking I'd stay on the ship.
on this ship.
Fuck
Okay.
you.
and do literally nothing.
Are you going to express that to the Logan and Hoshi?
I'm going to make it pretty clear that I am not setting foot on that ship. Yeah.
Not with much
Well, Logan's
sense.
quite keen because he likes busting up Sentinels, or likes the idea of busting.
Thank you.
I don't like this the idea of Sentinels running me through with a sword. Got to be honest.
I thought we had a thing
It's
going.
not something I
We
really
had a
want to
thing.
do.
We drank one time.
We murdered
Yeah.
so many people together.
One time.
And there's the thing with the bandits.
You do share that moment.
Yeah.
That beautiful moment with the bandits, where Resin was so dumbfounded he didn't even have like an unkind word to say to you about it. You're just like, did that really just happen?
Is that how you judge a relationship now? Right? How?
Well, I actually have no interest in murdering you.
Oh, okay. Well,
You're like literally the only person I have no interest in murdering. The only human I have no interest in murdering.
well,
Literally
that's
the
very
only
touching.
one.
It's very touching.
So what's Magnus'
Because
plan?
considering every human I find, I want to murder based on the fact that
on
they're
the
human.
board of the ship.
I want
And
to
he
murder
thinks I'm
Hoshi
going
more
pear-shaped.
because
And
she
they
knows
die.
about my secret.
He's going to jump over the side.
I want to
make
murder
himself
him
a raft
more,
of
but slightly
ice
less than
and
Hoshi
row his way to
because
land.
I know the Sentinels will kill him
That is
first.
Magnus' plan.
Can't
I
you just
don't
get
wanna
one of the
murder you.
rowboats?
If I got the opportunity,
Yeah, if they have boats.
I would.
Yeah.
I might take your sword, but I would not
the
murder
crew
you.
might stand in his way if he goes
That's
through
new.
an escape boat and goes,
That's
fuck
much
you
new.
guys,
That
I'm
is
leaving.
new for Resident.
So
You're the
what they do
first
is be
human
like, well, fuck
who's
you
not
then.
wanted to
And just
murder.
like jump out, maybe on a raft.
Okay.
Like he's murdered children before because
And just
you know,
like,
he's
maybe
murdered
we
whole
take, like,
family.
sail with him.
Like you know, like I
So,
said,
like,
his whole
maybe
village. He murdered them to
Carry
the
him
child.
ashore.
Everyone is gone for that. There will nothing will ever grow in that village again. He salted the earth.
Okay.
So
But
you're not really helping your case here.
you know, I'm saying that he's the only. But he doesn't know any of
He's
it.
described these horrible scenes and then said,
I don't want to do
"That's
that
what
to you,
happened
though."
Logan."
You're the only person. He's the only person. Like
In the world.
honestly, if he was sleeping with my dagger at his throat, I'd be like, I actually like this guy. I actually like a human. Holy shit! Like Resident hasn't quite settled in his own mind yet. He likes a human.
This right here is called David metagaming for life.
No. This isn't even metagaming. It's like Logan and he have had so many moments.
Like, I really love you, man.
This is like a budding romance.
You don't want to leave me here because I could do things
Well, no,
for you.
he hates Sentinels. I hate Sentinels. He's saved Resin's life on a couple of occasions. Resin saved his life. They fight together.
That's true, though.
Yeah, but he doesn't care about the others.
That is true.
That's true.
Although,
You and I have actually
You know,
helped each other and protect each other on several occasions. We fought together repeatedly,
Mm.
and he doesn't have a reason to want to kill you. I mean, you do know about it, but he knows that you are so honor bound that you're not going to tell anyone.
There you go. That's the reason.
Hoshi's the only,
Yeah, there we
Hoshi's the only one. Hoshi's the only one he believes will tell Sentinels
Right,
what he is.
so what's the actual plan?
The plan is to as silently as possible, and away from land as possible when we can get them, to approach the ship from the rear.
or do we want it to be so far away from land?
Yes, we do, Magnus.
Do we?
Yes, we
Do we
do.
know?
So we can
Do we
actually outrun the
Do we
plane.
not want to be like closer to land, just in case of like emergency rowing distance so shorter?
We can drop you off. You can row to land in a little dinghy, and then we can come back for you if we survive, or not, depending on how the general feeling.
Yeah, I was just kind of hoping that we'd be closer to land, so that when you all die, I can just jump ship and like make it to land before anyone notices.
Okay. Well, Logan would have some.
You do realize if you don't actually act,
So
like just
from the rear.
I know you're not going to metagame it. When you
pull
don't
us into
try
them,
to
not
save
pull them
Resin,
into us.
he's going
And
to
then
notice.
forward.
Well, yeah.
You're not going to be able to pull them.
Yeah, you're going to go. Why did you say it? Like, oh, why am I, the supreme magical
So,
binding
either
user,
climb up
walk
the
onto the
grapple
ship
lines,
dudes who can kill me in an instant
No.
without any of my powers?
Why didn't you try to sink the ship full of Sentinels that were just
Because
torturing
they're
me?
sentinels. It's like, oh yeah, I'm going to use magic to destroy your like anti-magic ship full of anti-magic people.
It depends on where the
Really?
anti-magic
You go,
people are.
well.
You can feel the anti-magic people. You can put a hole in their bow.
You know. Parker would know what they are, right? And he would say, "Actually, I'm going to wait until."
No, the thing is, Resin assumes that Magnus is such a powerful binding user that despite all these binding users on there, he could find a way. He's lived for 700 years, minimum. So Resin would be like, You could find a goddamn way to do this.
Why would I risk my own skin for that, though?
Because
Why is it
Resin
put
has
myself-
Resin has up to this point felt some sort of kinship with you, based on the fact that
My God!
based on the fact that the Sentinels will kill us both
Right,
on sight.
when you alright,
No, remember, Resin isn't really that intelligent.
when you end up living and then killing somebody else on the party, I'm just going to recall us back to this moment where he was everyone's best friend for about 15 minutes.
He assumes Hoshi is just going to bail on him,
Right.
but if Hoshi expresses any interest in saving him, he's going to be incredibly surprised.
Okay, right.
He assumes Hoshi's going to bail on
What's
him.
going on?
Logan may have an additional.
But then Logan will try to save him because Logan's honourable, and then Magnus will try to save him because he hates Sentinels.
Right, you're out for now. You're just being.
I'm being tortured.
You have a red hot poke up the arse. You're saying nothing.
Really? Up
Well,
the
you
ass?
say many
Does
things
it have to be
you
up
can't
the
hear.
ass?
Yeah, you say many things. None of them are anyone wants to hear. So,
I'm just saying,
what's the
man.
actual plan? So you're approaching the ship from the back.
From the rear, we're going to use grapple lines to hook ourselves onto the ship in some fashion, and then we're going to either climb along the grapple lines or pull our ship into theirs as much as possible. Does it sound about right?
Yeah.
Do we want to be away from land or close to land? I thought we should be away from land just so we can try and outrun the ship in whichever direction the wind seems to go.
Well, yeah, and that being the case, we should catch the ship as soon as we can because I believe it's heading towards land.
That's fair enough.
Logan,
Logan?
Kargan's gonna jump in and say if you guys can get onto the ship, we can maybe use Magic Man over there.
The Sentinels.
What do you have in mind?
Like, if you guys get onto the ship, we can make him cast a rudimentary spell while he's on our ship, and it'll sort of make them look over the side, or at least come to that side of the ship and get them away from you.
Create a distraction. Not a bad idea.
So maybe we could get you guys onto the ship with grappling hooks, and then take our Corsair away, and then have him cast some shitty magic, or put him in a raft, and have him sail around the ship casting low-level magic. We'll see what happens.
And you say you're just a pirate.
I like this guy.
Yeah.
Even if being currently,
I think there's more to you than you let on, Carl.
Hey, I've been around. I'm the embodiment, and secretly I'm the embodiment of the man who created this entire world. So that's probably to do with it as well.
By the way, you really should read a book series, the Chronicles of Rhaeria, because
Logan
it melds so well with Saga. It's one of my favorite book series I've read. I read it my first year. I couldn't read another book for 2 weeks after I finished it.
And it might be better.
If you give,
You know,
we'll talk later about it.
I don't know much about ship design, sort of pre gunpowder era.
Yeah.
But do you think they'd have ballistas?
No.
Outside and things?
Maybe at the back and at the front, but nowhere else.
Not in the holding.
No.
Okay.
They've been detachable, so they can put them on different parts of the railing.
Yeah, it was only a question of whether they have any openings in the side through which.
There'll be windows.
We can climb. Okay.
It's a war galley. There will be windows.
Okay. Because we were hoping to get down onto the lower decks. Maybe use.
Only the sails are white, by the way. Nothing else is white. Just the sails are bleak. That's quite rare. That's quite rare. The rest of it's like normal ship colour. Down, brown, wood.
I suggest we make our way to the deck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
What do you think of
if Kargan's right that the Sentinels are few in number aboard that ship, you'd imagine that they'd be down in the hold, not patrolling out on the deck. At least not more than one of them.
That's true. Considering they've got away from
that way
battle,
with
everything's died down a bit.
Fucking
I would agree.
Valkyries.
The key is going to be either to get aboard the deck so quietly we're not noticed by those on board it,
And
or to
resin doesn't get
up and
sodomized.
quickly dispel the initial chaos that we create.
Fucking hair.
You've got like 2 minutes before you need to get on it.
Let's try the stealthy route, and if that doesn't work out, then we'll try and mitigate
Alright.
the damage that we do.
Okay. So you're gonna roll the ship in and
Maybe
Or more accurately, reel our ship into that.
Yeah. So roll your cunning. Not you. Not. Yeah. Your pirate thing.
5. And I'm
You cunning
6.
6.
So
And with your cunning, it's -2 as well. With your hat.
no, it's 7. So it's
Oh.
so it's 5 after being modified.
Okay. So
Isn't 7 giving you -1?
Hmm?
7 gives you -1, doesn't it?
No, my cunning's 6.
Okay. Which doesn't 6? Oh, no.
7 gives
7 gives you -1.
So you pull the ship in quite quietly into the back of the galley. I just sitting there, just rocking at that, and you throw grappling hooks onto the side of the ship, and you guys start climbing up. I want you to both.
Calvin and I will climb first.
Okay, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do his strength check.
Logan accept.
He's fine getting up there. So you do
Calvin.
you do your body
You
check.
do yours.
to get up there.
Body check.
To
Just to
climb up
climb.
stealthily.
Oh my god.
Could he do speed instead of body?
Once you get up a certain way, yeah, but she's hauling herself onto the side of the ship at the moment. So
Can I,
Yeah, just start with body,
can
then
I
you can
climb
work.
Alf's back?
Alf is going to be the least stealthy thing that has ever existed.
Yeah, that's true.
he's not using the grappling, or he's just climbing up.
Ride him like a cave troll.
Can I ride on Alf's back? Because my body's free.
Let's see how he rolls. No, you know what? Climb on.
I'll give it a try.
Climb onto his back, and
It won't be as bad as
And see what happens.
Resisting.
Well, or I could see what happens on the rope. I don't know.
you can do what you
You
want.
got to choose one.
Yeah, I know.
You can't be on the boat.
I know.
And now I'm
Are
on.
you gonna ride? mind you, he has an insane body score.
I think I better be on his back. Yeah.
Okay,
Alf's body score was
so
26.
he goes, and he
My
gets you
God.
up on his back. So he just starts climbing up.
I don't know what the modifier is because
And,
I assume after a point you lose.
Okay, so he literally just bounds up half the ship in one, and then
Yeah,
He rolled like a
I
2,
just
didn't
like turn, just like
They rolled like an 18.
It's like we need to go
No.
quietly. So here I'm going to hope. I'm hoping there is. What does the ship look like? Are there footholds here that I can use that's
Yeah.
going to make it easier to climb?
Yeah.
Because I don't. Yeah, I absolutely don't trust myself to haul. To haul myself up a rope.
Okay,
Can you play Shadow Mordor?
No, I haven't. But
You have.
yeah.
Firing off him like a gull.
He has now reached the top,
okay, so
so you can just climb over
I'm gonna-
him and
I'm
onto the
gonna
deck if you want.
Stick my little head out the top and like, look around and see.
Perception.
I succeed.
You can see it's a deserted deck, just like it's a quiet deck,
Okay,
the top deck.
deserted.
You can hear like ringing bells as the ship just sways.
I'm just gonna
Deserted.
turn back, and I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna turn back and just go wave my arm towards the men, sort of beckoning them up.
Okay,
They're all busy torturing resin.
Obviously, I'm leaving some of them behind.
it's literally the Ving Rhames scene from Pulp Fiction. That's all I'm going to say. So
I obviously I've asked some of the crew to stay behind. Naturally, I don't want all of them.
okay, yeah. So Kargan, Alf, you, and
Yeah.
okay, you all climb onto the deck.
Yeah,
Has Logan managed to get onto the deck yet?
Yeah.
Magnus.
Alright.
Oh yeah. You need to roll
Alright.
your body check. See if you're.
3.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Get another one.
6, and my body score is 10.
You're now on the deck.
Okay, so
Not in the sea this
is
time.
Magnus with us?
You.
Fair, I'm the only one who's hit ocean.
Oh yeah,
yet.
he's doing the distraction.
Well,
Well,
either way, I wouldn't be going with you. But
Okay.
at least I'm now serving some sort of purpose apparently in your plan at this point, rather than just
Yeah.
sitting there and watching.
Resin's the only person who's hit ocean water at this point.
So
Hoshi, did you
Time.
see resin?
This time.
The ball?
I haven't seen Resin, but I see as much as you see. The
Resin.
deck's empty.
What do you think resin's made? He's been tortured.
Let's take him below deck.
He's surely aboard the ship, but
Not good.
I
Right.
don't like this.
How should we proceed? Do you think?
Is there anything we can do?
Stab.
Shall we try and create a distraction and ferret them out?
Go the Alistar route. Kill everyone.
Um,
Just saying.
I think
I see
possibly
most of your watchers.
one of the
don't
things we
know
should
Alistar.
do at once is cut the sails.
Doesn't sound like a bad plan. Okay, we'd like
I
to do
mean,
that.
are the sails unfurled?
Yes.
I would like us to sort of climb up and try and slash them through, not let them fall, because that would make it.
Roll on your highest attributes to do that, because that's a good idea. And there's no one else on the deck.
Well, 4 and 5 naturals.
A 2 after modifiers for me.
1
'cause
after.
it's
2 and 1 after modifiers.
So the sails are now cut and they fall to the deck with a nice soft.
Yeah, I'd probably leave because I think canvas sails dropping to the ground would be loud. So I'm thinking we'll slash them open so that they don't catch any wind, but will remain up.
Okay,
Just as not particularly matter.
that'd be harder to do because you need to go down the whole sail. But you can there are 2 ropes at the top that you can cut and just the fabric will fall off.
Yeah, I just don't want
Nothing
to
else.
make too much of a noise.
Well, if you just cut the base ropes, then the fabric flows up to the bottom.
Yeah.
And there's nothing they can use.
That's what I mean. It's like
They still tie it down.
Yeah, they have to catch it first. There's wind going
That's
right.
true.
what if you can do the top and what if you can do the bottom if you want?
It'll slow them up.
And either way, it's just going to blow away the brakes. Because right now, there was a strong wind going this whole time.
Oh, if there's a strong wind, then
There's been, not a strong wind, but there's been,
we'll cut.
from what he's described, there's been
No sails.
reasonable
The
wind.
sails are now gone. The sails are now gone. So
Do we see any oars?
no one else talk apart from the people who are on the ship
Are there
now.
any oars on top deck?
No.
Okay. Okay. I want us to just take a moment. Just everyone be quiet. Just, especially David, who's mouthing some kind of expletive at Tom.
I think I'm getting raped.
I can't say you've been.
I want us to. Guys, please. The DM is the last words that left the DM's mouth were only people that are on the ship talk. So
Yeah. Let's go.
No, you don't count. So I want us to be quiet and listen in. Just see if we can hear anything from the deck below.
Okay. So you there's like a
I'll find whatever the trapdoor.
Yeah.
The trapdoor is.
there's like a building at the back of the ship, and you guys listen to what's going on there, and you can hear snoring from inside that room. And you have a little look through one of the gaps in the wall, and there is a guard not dressed as he's basically like a mercenary, and then with his feet crossed on a table, just sleeping, watching the door. Well, watching the door.
I'm going to sneak in.
Okay, the door's locked.
I'm going to try and pick it.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, of course you can. You want to roll cunning?
Is it piratey?
Yes, be parity. So you can.
No, I still fail by 1.
Okay, anyone else?
Maybe you want to try.
Want to try?
What's
Do
your
I want
cunning?
to try and pick the lock?
What's your cunning?
I wouldn't say pick the lock.
Can you
Someone
try
just
and pick the
smash
lock?
the lock.
I could try and pick the lock. Yeah,
For your natural one.
a natural 1.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Logan
Okay.
picked a lock.
So Hoshi's like, "Hey, I got this," and she tilts her hat out and goes, and you hear a click, and she just turns towards 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 Logan. Logan goes, leans down and just gives her a funny look and just clicks it and it opens, and she goes, "Well, I could have done that." And walks in, and the guy's there asleep.
Okay,
on
I
his
want
desk.
to
It's a
take.
natural one.
I want to take out my sword.
Okay.
Walk up to him.
Yeah.
He doesn't know my blade. He's only level 3.
No.
Walk up behind him. Hold the blade up to his throat. Tap him awake. Just hold my hand over his mouth. Blade to his neck. Don't say a word.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna hurt. Not gonna do anything to harm you. Just be very.
Mm-hmm.
A little louder.
Okay.
Just be safe.
Yeah. Be very quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm.
Next time you talk,
Mm.
you're gonna whisper.
Mm.
Okay. So I'm gonna take my hand away from your mouth.
Mm.
And you're gonna talk in a whisper, and you're gonna tell me what I want to know. And otherwise, you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
So I take my hand away, and I say to him, I want to know exactly how many sentinels are on board this ship, and to the best of your knowledge, where they are, and where their prisoner is.
He says there's 5 of them all together. They're all on deck 3 with the Lord Inquisitor interrogating the prisoner.
Is he whispering?
Why is
Yes.
the deck empty?
This deck? Oh, they don't want people wandering around at night. They like to know where everyone is at all times. They figured you guys had scarped it and got the hell out of here.
Plan worked then. Now listen, what am I going to do with you? I don't want you making any noise. I don't want to have to throw you over.
He's like,
What do you say?
I don't know what to tell you.
What's your role on this ship? Is the ship yours?
Yeah, it's actually ours. This was commandeered, and they just came on our. We were just in Ventia, just minding our own business, and then these guys came and hired us for a job, and then all of a sudden, we stop over in Calavalin, and these guys in massive armor and white cloaks, probably sentinels, commandeered our ship and put their own sails up. They gave us a pittance of money, but we didn't have anything to argue with them.
How much are they paying?
About 200 golden arms.
How about I pay you 10 times that?
You can have my ship for 10 times that.
Alright. Sounds like a deal. Where is the rest of your crew, and can they fight?
He says, well, a few of them are in, most of them are in the bunks. I volunteered to stay on tonight, because this is supposed to be our last night on the job, and we think they're going to kill us and do away with us once they're done with us. So I volunteered to stay up. I didn't do a very good job. I got nervous, so I started drinking gin, and, well, it's never agreed with me, really. But,
Are you the captain of this ship?
yeah,
What's your name, Captain?
Harold.
Alright, Harold. How are you with a sword?
He's like, I'm alright, actually.
To be honest with you,
But I'm more of a sailor than a warrior, I have to say.
I'm terrible with a sword. So here, take mine, and let's go fight the sentinels.
He's like, oh, okay.
Oh shit! Pirate Captain of the Year, right there.
He's like, okay. Listen, I don't know who you are, but I don't think you don't strike me as a legitimate sailor. Like, this ship's a trading vessel. It can be outfitted to be a combat vessel, but you might have trouble getting the rest of the crew to follow you if you're going to be pirating up and down coastlines. This is a legit ship most of the part. Got families to feed, you know?
You're not pirates?
No.
Terrible. Well,
No pirate has a ship this size. It's not conspicuous. It's very conspicuous. It's not.
one will see.
Again.
One will see. Well, perhaps I won't be taking you into my service then, but for at least the time being, you can help me out.
He says, "Oh, okay."
We established trade routes.
Logan's going to step forward and say, lead the way to your crew.
He says, "Oh,
Get this
okay."
over with.
He leads you down another set of stairs. He says, "Do you mind putting the sword to my back just in case we run into one of the sentinels? At least then they think I do not doing this willingly."
It would be my pleasure. And Logan will do that.
Okay.
Get his sword down, please.
Listen, Harold, you know something? Even if you don't make a good smuggler, we could certainly use your ship to... or even if you don't make a good pirate, we could certainly use your ship to run some goods for us. How do you feel about doing some less than legitimate work? You wouldn't have to take any ships by force. You just, make some deliveries.
He says, "Can we talk about this a little bit later on? I mean,
Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
also, if I get the sentinels off my ship, I'm going to be a hunted man in probably every port in the west and in Caldanian. So if we get rid of the sentinels, we're pretty much pirates, whether we like it or not."
The West don't care about it.
Yeah.
Surely.
No.
I turn to Logan. I turn to Logan and Cargan. Right?
Well, I'm from the West, and I certainly.
Oh, well,
We're really
you're West.
from at this
I'm
point.
thinking about-
We're from where we are right now.
Mm.
You and I are from the east.
Oh, from the East.
Yeah.
Of where we are now.
You're in the far west at the moment.
This is Valenreath, where
Further
everyone
west.
uses magic.
Yeah.
Everyone uses minding.
No, I see what you mean. So further west would be... What was further west?
Further west would be the end of the world.
Yeah, just like endless
as
ocean.
far as people know.
Endless ocean. Yeah. But the further west is pretty much where Valen was.
Yeah.
But
So
I
basically,
guess,
like in
I guess if he's from Valen, I can see why the Sentinels would be
yeah, he just says, "Hey, they signed on and have a legitimate port around where I live, and in Corona. As soon as people know that they've gone missing, my head's on the chopping block. So I've got to go pirate if we do it.
Well, put it this way: it's death or riches beyond your wildest dreams.
I'll take the riches and that sword in the back, please."
So, Logan?
And Logan will help with that. Draw his
Coming
sword
here
and
on
put
his
it in his
pirate.
back.
You guys just walk down the stairs, and he goes in between the bunks and starts kicking people away. He goes, hey, like whispering to them, and they try. A few of them try to get up and like, and try to like get the captain out of the mess, and he like calms them down and says, no, this is the plan. And he says, I don't know if you've got any sort of distraction plan or anything like that, but if you had people trying to go onto the ship, I'd probably do it now before we go down there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up. I guess I'll creep back up on the top deck, and I normally. I don't know.
Logan suggests that he could probably help with the distraction.
I normally carry paper and a quill with me, but whether I've been able to take my belongings with me is another question.
Did you take your pack with you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Would you have taken your pack with you?
Probably not.
Okay.
Did you ever mean
Not
Captain?
necessarily noise.
Yeah, just to be totally honest, probably not. But what I'll do is I'll probably just.
Oh god, the Sentinels have been going through Resin's pack. Because Resin always has his pack.
The thing is,
He's got a bunch of fairy and shit.
I don't think I've ever replenished my arrows. So I'm still using the arrows that I used in Men's Shy. I'm just hoping that if I fire an arrow down, will they see that it's mine and know to do the... Well, they can probably see us.
you could set an arrow alight and do that.
Yeah, like,
They can probably see us.
From the top.
Or a stick.
Yeah, I'll wave. I'll just try and see if I can wave
Right.
and see if they
So
can...
you go back up the top deck. I'm going to roll perception. They see you,
Okay.
and they kick you because they don't like you. But you're asleep on the deck, and they boot you squarely in the.
Alright.
In the ass.
All I need is further distraction.
He says, "Just do your fucking magic thing. Get it over with already."
Alright, fine. So, I'll just be like, alright.
I'm just sitting there,
Progress.
like, by the ship's wheel, just like with my back towards their ship, just like Hunt just like sort of sat up against the wall of the ship, just like, please don't set the ship on fire, please don't set the ship on fire, please don't set the ship on
Alright,
He
so
says that the ship on fire, isn't he?
what I'm going to do
Resin's
is
gonna drown
I'm
today.
going to cast Ice Wall to essentially create like a giant ice sculpture of a dragon. like sort of like bearing down on the Sentinel ship
Okay.
is what I'm going to do
Okay.
as a distraction. I roll a 10, but I shall be all. I roll 3.
Which is
So
nice,
that's
too.
Okay.
minus 2.
You do that. You create this massive big dragon, and you put like a
You almost made
a harness flame spell in its mouth just to give it that bit of extra effect, so it doesn't melt it, but it's like flame go out the mouth.
Almost made a pigeon. Be safe.
And you go, ho, a dragon, and then go back down, and you get really annoyed and go back down below decks and start drinking. And
I just sort of go, well, I hope you're fucking happy with the distraction and just go back down below there.
immediately bells start going off from the ship, and you can hear people like shouting and running around, and the crew say, okay, we'll go up to the decks and like try and delay them by basically fucking up. All right, you guys just go down to the decks, and here's the key. And then they throw the key to you and say, "Fuck, I'll catch you." There's the key to the torture room. Okay, just it's not pretty in there, so don't be expecting to. He's going to be a changed man when you, or whatever he is, when you go and find him. So he get.
Well, the crew would know that I'm not a man.
Well, no,
They just assume I'm some
I
jackass.
imagine that
torture.
once you're in there for a long period, you are no longer a man.
Yeah. Theon.
It's not the first time Resin's been tortured.
Right, so
He's only been in there for a few hours.
yeah.
It's not the first time. It's not the first time he's been tortured.
Right, so you guys head downstairs.
He wasn't always in control of his.
You
Wolfing
guys head
at all.
downstairs, and you can hear like wood splintering as they're sinking the other ship. Basically,
What?
yeah, they're like throwing shit down. It's going to take a while. It's going
Oh no.
to take a while.
Galley.
But all of our stuff is on that ship.
Yeah, it's going to take a while to sink.
back to it.
And he's right. This ship isn't a pirate ship. It's fine, but I don't know this, so I'm gonna. So I'm not going to say anything. Also, we might have a cargo incoming.
Okay. A what?
We might have a cargo plane
yeah.
incoming.
Oh,
Do I
in
hear
the shape
shit
of
being
a
thrown
dragon.
off the ship?
huh?
Do I hear shit being thrown onto the ship?
Yeah.
I just go, I'll get up. I'll stride up onto the deck and just cast like a dome of ice
Okay.
onto the ship.
Do a binding check for me.
Very much.
Okay. The ship is no longer sinking.
I just get up and go, fucking ice. Alright. And then I'll put the ice wall. I just go,
right there.
do I have to do fucking everything?
Alistar moment right there.
The ship is no longer sinking.
That's a massive ice dome.
Yeah.
I was thinking Jacob could easily play Kargan if he wants to. Or you can just observe it.
I'll just observe, I think.
Okay.
Okay, we have another person in the room. So,
Right. To be honest, it's probably better Dean playing because Kargan seems to be just like the wise guy that's just like, by the way, here's
I
the
don't
right
know that they know that I'm not.
It's like
right.
the quest giver in like every RPG.
Yeah,
At some
yeah.
point, I'm going to come back into the story.
Can tell I played a lot of RPGs over the But okay, so they've tried throwing things down onto the ship to try and smash it apart, and an ice dome has appeared over the ship, and there's like things dinging off, and
Of course, we aren't seeing it. It's switched down on the hole.
no,
Okay.
and
Magnus is just not.
as you do that, after a while, you're sitting there admiring your handiwork, and something smashes through the dome and slams into the ship, and the figure just like stands up in like full plate armor with a white cloak on, and just you get your roll to see. You can roll to see if you can.
Magnus. Nope.
I roll. Well, the binding check.
Yeah.
I roll 2.
Nope.
Nothing happens. Like he just like goes and stops the binding coming up. This is the first time this has ever happened to you as well. So you're pretty upset.
I'm not very happy.
No. So
He's in it, murder too.
we'll leave that. We'll leave that on that ship.
An important question. Do we see the Sentinel go past?
Yes. No. You don't see them go past. No, because they've gone up.
You're on your way to the torture deck, remember?
Yeah.
Where tortured.
Alright, well, so we come across Resin's room because I want to go to Resin's room.
You are coming to Resin's room, and all you can hear is not my gun drop buttons.
I'm gonna.
May I?
Not the buttons.
Oh,
my gumdrop buttons.
Okay.
Oh my god. So I'm going to basically really quietly put the key in the door and turn it.
Okay.
And just like really carefully turn it to make it as quiet as possible.
Okay.
Take my bow off my back, draw it, and then kick the door down.
Okay.
And just walk in and just like see what I see. Basically, the first sentence I see, I just say, Magnus sends its regards, and then just shoot her in the face.
Okay. I'm gonna.
They're after you. You're the man that
the-
destroyed the White Spire.
Just roll one.
How you?
It was effectively
Just
you.
roll one
It
hit.
was not me.
Just
Stop
roll-
framing me for
It was
these things.
effectively you.
Just roll one
It's your
hit.
fault.
Just
Roll
roll.
your one hit.
Six
6 minus 3.
Okay. That is all of your attacks are auto crit on this guy because it's been like an arrow straight to the face, basically.
Because he's too busy torturing Resin.
He's who goes. He's just holding the brand.
How many
He's just like, you what?
You what, mate?
There are.
He's doing the Newcastle way.
There is one.
It's only one. It's only one hit, but it's a crit.
No,
No,
all
he's
of
saying
your hits.
all of your hits crit,
Crit.
because he's doing the you what, mate.
Also, I basically hit with 4 attacks.
Yes.
Critical.
You shoot him in the face 4 times
12 d6.
while he's branding me in the stomach.
Yeah.
I hope it's his stomach.
I hit him for 590 damage.
Okay, he's dead.
Is that Ptolemy?
No.
I really hope he's branding me in the stomach.
Actually, no. That is Ptolemy. Yeah, he's dead. But the Lord Inquisitor is the other one in the room. The Lord Inquisitor is the other one in the room. He turns around with these like bloody scalpels. That's like what? And he's like, oh, and I like puts them down, then just like walks over to his table as Ptolemy's there gargling, and you've got another arrow ready to go.
And I'm going to step inside enough for Logan to make it.
You want to maybe take off on handings?
So, well, I mean, I guess Logan. It's Logan's action, isn't it?
It's actually the Lord Inquisitor's action because your perception's not very good.
But his action was to walk and sit at his desk, apparently.
No, just go over it. I'm about to say, go over it, and there's a sword on his desk that is in his scabbard, and he takes it out.
Right.
I would have had time to stand next to you,
Yeah, definitely.
but that's about far.
So he now has 2 actions, and he'll attack you. I need to. Do you have a D10?
I have a D10.
Thank you. 1. You will need to roll a 0 or below.
I did not do
I
so.
take it you've run in front of me, right?
Yeah.
If he's attacking me, right? I was gonna-
You need to
choose
roll
for that.
a -1 or below.
I
He did.
do not do so. That's a 10.
Minus what? No.
That's a 10.
Zero's
That's
a 10,
yeah.
right? Reroll the 10.
I can remember.
No, only when you're
No,
attacking.
10 again.
Only, not when
Yeah,
you're
it's only when
attacking.
you're attacking. I roll another 10.
You need to roll a -1 again.
No.
And you need to roll a 3.
If you want.
I rolled a 3.
So you block that one. So 3 attacks. How much HP does everyone have?
I have 300 now.
God damn.
I'm body 10.
Damn, son.
That's what you do.
Body 10 gives you 300.
Body 10 gets you.
Oh, I thought it was 20 times. Until
You
you
get 40s, but
Right.
I have 6.
Oh, really? Oh, so Resin technically has... He has 6. Resin has 6.
After all your armor and stuff, that's
So
80 damage.
At 7, he hits
From- Oh shit, yeah, from one
280.
attack. Hang on.
AS 50.
Yeah.
So
I do 130 damage for one attack.
And the others is going to be...
Cumulative damage in total because I can only take my armor off one.
Hang on, that wasn't right.
There's an Aries token.
Are they dead yet?
No, the Lord Inquisitor is now beating me in the face.
The GM, hang on, GM roll.
By the way, Dean, you're saying Dan was saying over body from 7 and up, you could double the.
There we go.
Yeah,
you
it's
get double
just
the.
a normal-
You get more than double the body score for your HP.
Yeah,
So how much HP do you have?
300.
Yeah, okay.
Whatever that is minus 50.
So you would be unconscious.
Okay, I am unconscious. How much unconscious?
By
Where's my mouse?
8. So -8.
Okay.
Oh, Resin's got 7 bodies. So Resin's got.
Ruined the land.
I know, but just in general, Resin's got 240 HP.
Okay.
Not
Yeah, no.
140. No, I just didn't know about the whole double.
Okay, so whose turn is it next?
Would be mine, but I'm now unconscious.
Yeah, so Tushi.
Well, I'm ahead of him, but I'm trying.
You're tied up.
knocked him unconscious.
He's not unconscious. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Release, right?
Yeah. So how I've got 4 attacks or 4 shots.
Mhm.
So what I want to do is I want to try and shoot both of Resin's bindings off.
The chains.
Yeah.
The steel chains.
Are they really thick?
Well, they're holding him, so yeah.
But they're holding me human.
Yeah, but they weren't holding you human at the time.
True.
So, they're like that, basically.
They're really
There's
fucking.
No way I'm getting you up.
You're not shooting them off.
There's literally no way.
You're not
There's
shooting them
literally
off.
no way
The person who could probably whack them off is unconscious. So.
Yeah. So well,
You could probably shoot.
Clark and
I would say.
behind.
Yeah.
Quick question: are the legs bound together, or are the legs bound apart as well?
The legs are flaying. You can do a tap dance.
I'm just gonna.
Okay, so it's just my 2 arms.
Yeah.
So I could run like a bitch.
Well, I'm just gonna.
You can't run anywhere. But you
No,
can,
if he shot my arms out.
How far away is the Logan ran in front of me?
I'd say he's about 10, 12 feet.
Okay, so I'm just gonna yell. I'm just gonna fire off all my shots just while yelling, "Alf, get Rez on!"
Okay. Right. Do it.
One. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow.
Two
Well,
crits.
roll the 10.
2 hits.
So it's 3 hits, 2 crits.
Okay.
So just it's all against one guy. So just do 98. 10, isn't it? 3 hits for 14. It's 42.
We all do so much damage.
Yeah, 98.
Yeah, cool.
92d10.
557.
Okay. Cool.
And
Alpha's gonna run in and do a body check just to jump in and rip him down. So, okay. So
Can Alf fail a body check?
Alf
Can
You
he
can't-
really? Because he's 26 body.
Considering I'm using D20 for nostalgia. I wrote these down before. He just rolled natural 1, so he has literally run into the room like desperate to prove his worth. Like,
Right.
He's really,
Has he just tackled me?
he's tripped up, headbutted you square in the face, knocked you completely unconscious, and then ripped the your arms out of the 2 sockets.
So my arms are now ripped to the bone.
Yeah, but they're out of the yeah.
Which
You're
means
unconscious.
I've been
They're
trying to
literally
turn
torn
Wolf
open.
in.
Are they literally torn open?
No, I think you just dislocated them.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
they pulled out
they're
the
just like
sockets.
I do have a
It's
question.
floppy.
Since I've been trying to turn Wolf in this whole
Yeah.
time,
You will turn Wolfen eventually as you are. You
once I regain consciousness,
yeah, no. Even if you're unconscious, you'll turn, but you'll be unconscious. But you'll after a while, like after a few seconds, your shoulders locate again.
Mhm.
You go.
well, my turn is
Okay.
after hits.
Yeah,
and I've got the
and
multiple
you are
rounds.
now a Wolfen lying unconscious on the floor.
Okay.
So, and Alpha's sorry.
When's Kargan's turn in the...
Kargan is next.
Okay.
What would you like him to do?
But yeah, he's basically after me because I have
What would you like to
7
do?
perception.
Oh,
and
Kargan's
11
going to
speed.
see Alf knock Resin unconscious and go and just like, I guess, run over and try and just like slap him awake because there's nothing else we can like.
I'm just gonna go on a limb and say Kargan does not want to do that.
I just turned into a massive wolf.
You really want to blow
I've just turned into a massive wolf monster.
But you're
You don't want to slap him in the
Kargan
face.
has not actually seen me as a wolf monster.
Plus,
Oh
if you
yeah,
see,
yeah.
if you see
No
a
one
giant
is-
wolf monster
sorry.
unconscious on the floor, your first instinct isn't going to, I'm going to slap
Yeah,
him
yeah,
away.
that's right.
Yeah.
Let's wake up, football.
Come on,
guys,
buddy.
guys, I forget that Kargan hasn't seen him.
Yeah,
So Kargan's going.
he's not even seen me as a
Well,
wolf monster. Yet.
Kargan's going to charge the Lord Inquisitor.
Okay.
You're unconscious, or you would have now. Seen
He's gonna do his 2 attacks.
I don't see why he would.
Okay.
Yeah, he'd probably try and cover like an escape of some kind.
Okay, that's fine. So now we go.
I don't have my my special ability to turn me into human. So I'm a giant wolf monster.
I got that.
Okay.
He does 178 damage.
One more good volley of arrows, I should take him down, but
Okay, his turn. He's gonna go up to Kargan, and he will hit him. He'll miss him. He'll hit him, and he'll hit him.
A war gecko with a band.
this request has been related to me, and my answer is yes.
Yes.
That's going to knock him unconscious. So Kargan is now unconscious.
Oh god.
Nick-
But it's back to me.
He's 2 turns away from dying.
It's back to me. Right?
You are now 1 turn away from dying. Yes.
He's one turn away.
He's on minus 8. To go
He's
down.
now -9 now.
I don't have my gear with me. So I don't have any health potions.
Is there a sack that might belong? No, question: is there a bag that might belong to Resin nearby since they were torturing him and had his gear separate? And Resin has multiple healing
Because
potions?
I'm close. So what I want to do, like, I'm just like, I'm absolutely just like, I'm so desperate at this point. I'm just going to be like knocking out arrows and just like, because I'm so close, I'm not going like, there's no need to go for accuracy. I know I can hit him. I'm just pulling these things back as far as I physically can to just like do as much damage as possible.
I'm going to let you either auto hit with all of your attacks, or you can roll.
I'll roll.
For crits. Roll for crits
I'll
or auto
roll.
hit.
I'll still roll.
3 crits.
3 crits
God.
And a hit.
It was
So
the
that's-
new old.
That's
84.
98 damage. 98 D10.
459 damage.
He's still alive.
Maybe I'm better.
He's still alive.
Yeah.
It's a bad roll. All right.
Resin wakes up at some point.
So
It's actually it's
Alf
pretty.
likes
It's pretty.
to-
It's close.
Alpha's going to try and charge this guy.
No, Alf! Don't die!
He's like Fist of Fury.
Okay, one more.
He's also got like 500 HP.
All right. So he just goes into like a berserker rage, and it just like and runs towards the Inquisitor and like picks him up and like slams him through the window like on the side of this room, like literally slams him through, and he literally just says, "Name her the Mary Sue," as he falls down into the water with this guy.
Oh no, help! He's dead.
And
Well, currently he's drowning.
yeah. So that's the end of that combat. So if you'd like to
Stabilize me.
stabilize everyone, there's. Gee, I was.
The question
I'll
is
try
Resin
that.
going to wake up without him stabilizing?
No, not
I'll
yet.
try, but I don't have much skill for healing, so
You can just
I'll
roll
move to Logan first.
Can he see Resin's pack?
roll perception.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because
Well, I guess
You
I'll,
do know Resin's
Well,
an alchemist because you've
I-
seen
well-
him making
Well,
poisons
but
at
more
camp.
importantly, I know I have no skill to heal people normally, so I'm going to
Yeah.
look around for any
But
kind
no,
of,
but
like,
no, you've
chemical
seen
solution
Resin
to the
making.
problem that I can. So
You've seen Resin making
yeah,
poisons.
yeah, totally. Well,
Yeah,
yeah, if
just
I see a pack, I'll
Roll
know
to
that.
see if you.
But I'm looking
Ooh.
around the room everywhere. And
Natural one.
I roll a one.
You can find
Minus.
you find it in the desk of this guy. He's just slammed it into a bottom compartment of his
Oh,
desk.
Resin's
Excuse me 1
pack.
second.
And I recognize it as his.
Yeah.
I'm going to search around it for any like health potions or anything like that.
I have.
See if I can recognize. I know what a health potion. I know what the.
I have the,
guess it's like a
sorry.
standard like recipe for health potions.
Mhm.
I know what
I
it
have
should look like. You know.
48 ones and 40-10 ones.
Okay, 48 ones and 40-10 ones,
I have 3 of each.
and 3 of each. So what do you want to do with those?
But I don't know if you know the difference between.
Mm.
So I assume
no, you wouldn't.
Probably
really
not. but
matter.
I'm just going to grab anything that looks like a health potion, start pouring it down Logan and Kargan.
2 each. So we'll do 1 d10 and one. We'll do 2 d10s each. So we go for 2 and
Yeah, but
7. So you're on 7 HP. 10 and
Is that all my potions?
7. You're on 17 HP.
Yeah, all my potions are out, but we're all conscious.
You're unconscious.
and you're wolf conscious.
I'm wolf unconscious.
You can hear like a wet slap as this hand comes up onto the rail, and the Inquisitor just like pulls his head up.
Resin's gonna see that.
Yeah.
And he's just gonna walk over him and rip his throat out.
Okay.
And I don't mean rip his throat out and like pull it. I'm gonna like pick him up and like bite his throat out because Resin's so pissed right
I
now.
would use this opportunity to escape.
And then he's going to kind of eat him
And
a little bit.
and then you throw his body out, and it you hear like a oof on the way down, and then a massive splash. So you think that you've just hit Alpha as he's climbing back up the ship and knocked him into the water again.
Now, Resin is
I don't
angry,
know. He's got
but I imagine he's conscious enough at this point because he's been healed to because he likes Elf.
Yeah.
There have been a couple. Oh, sorry, he doesn't hate Elf.
no, he seems alright.
He's endearing. He's an endearing person.
He is. Alf has not actually moved against him in any way or shape or form, and you know he's hidden behind Alf as well.
Yeah, it's true.
So at this point, like he's gonna see Alf, and then being all the wolfiness that he is,
Mhm.
he's going to make some attempt to save Alf.
You just dive down into the water, and he grabs onto your back, screaming because he doesn't know what you are, and he.
I assume I'm going to pick him
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
as
yeah,
much.
yeah. You just pick him up, and you
Throw him on.
you try to climb onto the ship, but he's too heavy. He's just too heavy.
Well, at this point, I'm going to like put him against the ship so he can,
Yeah.
like, as best I can,
So
put him
he-
against the ship so he can climb up.
He starts climbing. You start climbing behind him with your like head between his legs, and pushing him up,
Yeah,
sort of thing. And he rolls into the room like panting.
yeah, and
He's safe.
I'm going to follow in. Go like I see he's got my pack. I'm going to immediately go over to it, take it from him, and find my my medallions.
Mm.
To turn myself back human.
And
Right,
as he's just like rifling through this thing, as this big wolf, and Rezon.
You've seen me
can
as
you- Rezon, can you hear me?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
yeah, I can speak. You speak in common like what?
Yeah.
Okay, just fine. I'm just checking. I didn't want you to be in a.
Just
In a rage.
I'm just like just
Yeah, no, I think better of what I was about to say.
yeah. I'm just like just stop, and I'm gonna get my medallion and put it back on because I've spent so much time in hiding that I'm actually more comfortable pretending to be human.
Kargan goes over to this guy's desk and gets some wine out and goes, "Whew, hair of the dog," and starts drinking it.
I mean, that's a good deal.
I-
a good way to deal with resin. In all
I
honesty,
think about admonishing him because
Yeah.
of the issues that alcohol use has previously gotten us into
Yeah.
in the ship in the recent past. But I think better of it because we've all had pretty serious.
Mind you, this is the first time any of them have actually seen me as. And includes you're unconscious. No, you're conscious now. Because you use my potion. So you've seen me as a wolf, and you've seen me turn back human.
Walk out onto the deck, and you look.
Hold up, because there's still sentinels. Like I'm saying in this room, just look.
No, Resin's not. Resin's
still sentinels. Okay, we can't relax yet.
Once you say there's still sentinels aboard, Resin's going to go to his equipment, get his sword, don his armor, and just walk out. He's not even going to talk.
Resin, wait, look, we need to take these guys together.
No, Resin is so pissed.
Didn't you see him?
He's not even hearing words anymore. He's
I'm
just
still yelling after.
Yeah. He yell after him, but Resin's gone to find the sentinels.
Logan, can you?
He's going to. He's actually. He's put his swords back away, and he's gone.
Very well.
And he's taken his medal off. He's not even going to try to attack the human.
Okay.
He's trying to murder. He's angry beyond logic at this point because he knows that they can deal with his. Logically, he would know that they could deal with it.
Should be.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Logically, he knows that they can turn him back to human form.
Okay.
But he's so angry right now. But he doesn't even. He's not even considering that. He's gonna try to murder them. He's gonna try to murder them faster than they can react.
All right. Well. Okay. So you run out onto the deck, and in wolf form.
Yeah.
And immediately.
But he's wearing his armor.
Yeah.
In his wolf form.
But you immediately go back into human form and just like slow down and start panting, and then go and
then draw a sword.
Yeah, but remember how you get after you've been in wolf form? You're exhausted.
Yeah. But he's gonna think about that, and then as he's doing, he's gonna fuck. He's not thought about it up till now.
Yeah.
And he's gonna draw his swords, and he's beaten to hell.
You've got. I'm gonna give you a quarter of your turn.
I'm following after Resin,
which gives me one full action. Which is I'm just going to jump at somebody and try to kill them with probably the. Sorry, I can't remember my attacks. No. What's the scorpion one? Not scorpion one. Whichever the one that gives me a bunch of crits. Rapier Sprint.
Okay, cool.
So that gives me an extra d6 of attacks. Does anyone have a d6?
Roll a d12 and half.
Okay.
So
8. 4 extra attacks.
Okay, cool.
And I've got a quarter of my turn. So that's... I've attacked... I assume one of my things is movement. So I've got 2 attacks, 4 attacks, 6 attacks total.
You actually rolled a 5 there. Because you rolled a 9.
1, 2... Oh, 9, 10.
Yeah, roll up.
Okay, so 5. Mm-hmm. So I've got...
9 attacks.
9 attacks. So, d10. 7, so minus 3, 4.
Okay, cool.
Crit.
0.
Yeah, you hit him, and then crit.
6.
Okay, you hit him.
1.
You hit him again.
5.
You miss that time.
5 again. What did I say?
You missed that time too.
How many attacks did I say?
Yeah, 6.
9.
9. Okay, and that was 4.
That's what? 6 you had.
No, that was
5.
This is the 5th. This is the 5th. And that's a 1.
You hit him?
So it's 2 hits, 2 crits. No, sorry.
3 hits. 3 hits, 1 crit.
And that's another crit. So that's 3 hits, 2 crits.
Okay. Roll damage.
Well, I'll do damage afterwards. That's...
You pop
6, right?
No, you've had 7 now.
7. So I have 2 more.
Okay, do it.
Oh, no, sorry, 8.
Crit. Oh, no, sorry, that's a 10. Reroll. 5.
You miss.
So I think that's it, actually.
No, that's my last one because I rerolled the 5th.
I think you...
I had 2 more.
Yeah, okay.
And I rerolled the 5th.
So
And that's a crit.
3
Okay.
and 3.
So 3 and 3.
Okay, so roll damage.
Okay, so, sorry. So 3 crits at 15d10. Oh, no, so what was my weapon? The sword you had?
15d10.
Yeah, 15d10. 45, because 3 crits. Double.
135.
So 90. 90d10.
Including the hits, 135. So
yeah.
753 then.
Well, oh, you already rolled it?
Oh, you can roll it if you want.
No, I'll take your roll. I don't mind.
753.
753 for all the crits from the strong weapon, and 90-10 times.
Okay. There was only one.
Oh, so he's very dead.
There was only one sentinel in front of you, so you literally you parry his blow, and then just like shove your sword like upwards through his head, and then take it out again. So it's quick death, and he just falls backwards and dies.
So I probably only need to do half my text.
I'm following behind him, so take it. See that?
Yeah.
Okay, two left.
Okay.
Is there anyone
Where
else
are
on deck?
Are they around us?
Magnus,
Yes.
you can't sense anyone else. You can sense people now on the ship.
Okay. But there's still a sentinel stood right in front of you, right?
Yes, but you can't sense anything else on the ship.
Okay. Well,
Scream like a little girl.
so the other one must be on the ship. That's bad.
The only one that's left, as far as you know, is the one that's in front of you.
Okay, so I'm going to take a couple steps back and let everyone else deal with that.
Scream like a little girl.
And no, I'm going to just run away, let him go. I'm going to sort of run towards the back of the ship.
He's going to chase you. Yeah, he's going to.
I assume whatever crew's left on is going to attack the guy.
Let's see what they're like morale-wise. Because this guy's like 7 foot.
But we've also massacred their entire crew. Or turned.
I'm taking into the fact that they don't like Magnus.
Yes.
This is also true.
And this guy's 7 foot tall in his armor, so they're just backing off at the moment.
Yeah.
And so you guys are like doing just the.
I assume Resin's going to smell this guy out.
Yeah, you can.
Resin's going to. Well, when Resin smells this guy out, he's not even going to say anything.
Okay.
I assume now that he's killed the Sentinels, he's turned back Wolfen. Is the other guy going to be trying to stop him being Wolfen?
Yeah. Even if you get into his range, you'll stop being Wolf.
But for a second, he's Wolfen again.
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to attack him.
No, it's not about attacking being Wolfen. It's going to be, and then just turn like immediately towards the Wolfen guy, or sorry, the Sentinel, and start moving at him.
Okay. You're going to have to jump off your ship and onto the ship.
Yeah. Which
So-
I don't know how I'm going to be able to do in my turn.
Roll.
But that's basically like
Just do it now and roll perception, just to see if you can.
my
See if you can see that there's a massive fucking.
my
ice
perception
dome
is -1.
There's a massive what?
fucking ice dome over the ship.
Wait, isn't that gone? Because
No, it's a whole.
-2.
Okay. Now you're going to do a body check just to make sure you can.
My body check is also -1. 3.
So
you reverse any magic.
not when the ice is already there. No.
As the ice is building, it would just collapse.
Yeah.
But once the ice is
Yeah, it's just
there,
ice.
Well, we had this discussion with Purse. That's why I was wondering.
Yeah.
But it's
it's
Different rule set.
I guess with ice, yeah.
Yeah.
and it's a new rule set.
So you don't find that hole, but you barrel through the ice, and the whole ice thing shatters as you barrel through it, and you hit the floor, and you are now like, I'd say, you're on 2 HP because you're already on about 7, so that's 5 HP.
And I assume all my HP potions are gone.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm going to rely on sneaking up on this guy and murdering the living shit out of him.
Okay.
Do I see where this guy is?
Magnus just like runs around the corner and goes, and what do you do?
Well, I see him.
Yeah, you see him.
I'm probably bleeding profusely.
Horrible.
Yeah, he's not as wolf and
I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, probably stop being Wolfen because he's blocking your binding.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be like, yes. I'm gonna run. You're
gonna hide behind me,
at this
aren't you?
point.
You're going to hide behind me, aren't you?
Rock, hard place. So I'm gonna run to him, and I'm just gonna heal the living shit out of that guy.
So you're going to stand behind me when I'm fully healed.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run up
I don't
behind
even have
you
my armor on
and
at this point.
cast closing wounds on you.
I don't even have my armor on.
Do your body check.
Yep.
I'm naked.
Just a sec. Just a sec.
Well, aside from what they left on me while they were torturing me.
Nothing happens. Oh yeah. The guide.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna stand behind him and
Yeah.
you know, shout encouraging words.
Can't hear you. But have
Wait,
Good luck.
go for
Wait, did you roll a 10 twice and then...
No.
No, I rolled a natural 20 on the.
I
I rolled a natural 20.
So
So I shout encouraging. I sort of like half shout encouraging words instead.
Don't you have healing potions?
Yeah, but not on me.
Can I run over to the?
You don't carry your stuff with you. You're
the
not a
back of the
paranoid
ship?
fuck
'Cause
like
I-
Resin.
I mean, I guess I'm following Resin, so I emerge from the ship to see him finish off a sentinel, and then run to the back of the ship and throw himself off it.
Yeah.
At which point I'm like, okay, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah.
Run to the back of the ship.
Well, no, you see me kill the guy, just turn instantly towards the other sentinel,
exactly.
and then just bolt straight in that direction.
Well, no, but you say towards the other sentinel, but I have no idea. That,
No, you just see, you see me going like,
yeah,
it's like looking at this guy I've just murdered,
yeah.
and just like instantly, and
Precisely.
then go.
But as far
Like
as
a
I'm
hunting
concerned,
dog.
all you've
Yeah.
done is hurl yourself off the back of the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to walk over to the back of the ship and look over the edge to see what's going on.
Okay. You can see that.
Magnus is
You
now,
basically just see what just happened there.
Magnus is now hiding behind
Can
me.
I
Like,
see the sentinel?
Yeah.
I'm going to fire at him.
Okay.
Do I get all my shots?
Yeah.
Is this a new encounter?
Yeah.
I assume he loses some movement.
No,
reroll
this is
10.
combat starting now.
okay.
He's joining the start of combat.
Bear in mind that I've had all the time to move that you've had killing a guy and jumping off a ship.
Yeah.
As I do.
So 4 hits, 1 crit. So
About this comment. It's sort of feel more like
84.
Yeah.
Saga.
So,
Honestly, Saga's been my favorite campaign out of all.
I do 474 damage.
Shitting my field again.
what?
I do 474 damage.
Okay, so those slam into this guy, and he's not happy. He's not taken any damage previously, so that's why he's still alive.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah.
But he's not ready to rush at
And
A big,
hopefully-
angry guy with 2
hopefully
swords.
it works
You like get your turn, and you better hope you don't roll on that
out. It's,
20.
it's Magnus's turn.
That's why I have 10 blade work.
If
Yeah.
we're in this combat now, it's Magnus's turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Charge!
Well, he can't do any spells, but you have
You can
healing
try.
potions.
I
Yeah,
need
I'm
to
going
roll
to try and heal you again.
He has
Because-
healing potions, right?
No, they're not on him.
Not on me.
Oh, right, yeah, not on you.
I succeed.
What did you get?
I got a 5.
A 5.
-5, so 0.
I rolled a 15, so that would be a fail. That would be no spell. But you can try again. You've got more turn.
Yeah, I'll try again.
Yeah.
There's really nothing else you can do with
I
the potions
roll
on
a 10, so I will. I roll 7, so 2.
So I need a 8. And I roll 11. So, and you have any more?
What was my 2 actions? So,
Okay.
if you don't kill him,
you. I'm dead.
I'm jumping overboard.
Well, it's his perception.
Swimming away with his robe.
Is his perception over 7?
I imagine you're starting to
8.
more empathy for
Oh,
person.
I'm. Hey, hey.
Yeah, just be thankful in this.
His
rule that
perception's
there's
8.
At least a mechanic for you to try.
Yeah.
Where is
His
Logan in
perception's
all
8.
of this?
I'm still trying to stack up
It's
the
10,
tears,
so-
so
Uh,
Yeah.
I nearly got
Yeah,
decapitated by
I was kind of
Is
like
7.
trying
nearly
to
got my
keep
skull
him,
crushed in.
keep him behind us, but
I'm
when I see
gonna-
Resin throw himself off the ship, I'm like,
Don't be a loss.
Logan can probably handle himself.
Okay.
Plus
But-
with Kargana.
So,
I have to roll my blade work to hold my own against them with my 7 HP.
yes.
No, you got
So,
2 HP, because you lost 5.
you will need to roll. You get your.
Over the ship.
Right, I did lose my.
You will need an 8.
Hold on, let me move a thing so like we can watch this.
Careful,
I know. I'm being careful.
Well, you nearly knocked
Well,
that off.
I know, but it's
You
full.
nearly knocked that off.
I was going to go off again.
I was
Oh,
busy, so
it's close.
You need
so-
a 8.
more than makes it.
Okay. You need a 6.
Makes it.
No, you don't.
-3.
Oh, -3. Okay. You need a 4.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And this last one. So you need a 5.
Makes it.
Ooh.
Oh! Boom, boom, boom,
So
boom, boom.
just like, yeah.
And now it's Resin's turn.
It's Resin's turn.
And he's just gonna lay into him.
Okay.
So full number of attacks. Actually, you know what he's gonna do.
Yeah, any hit and he'll die.
Well, he just
Resin doesn't give a fuck.
Resin. No. Resin is going to murder the living shit out of him. So it's time for the gauntlet.
Okay.
22 attacks, 5 plus crits.
Sorry.
Anything under 5 crits.
I have a funny feeling that when they catch you on the new ship, you'll just be like, myself and Irene over the basin just washing your own arse. Like, don't ask, man. Don't ask.
Right. Well, as long as I roll a 5, I'm fine.
Okay.
But until I miss, I keep attacking.
Okay.
For 22 rounds. That's a crit.
Okay. Keep going.
9 minus 3, 6.
I block it.
Okay. Well, I still have a crit,
Just roll damage for the crit.
which is 30
You'll know.
d10
Yeah.
roll. Because you're doing the rolls, I think.
Okay.
You had to roll that.
Roll
Master General.
He's dead.
Okay. Good. That's only one weapon, too.
Yeah, he's dead. So,
So I just like, I managed to like go and
You
just.
just lock him
No. You had one leg over the rail to jump into the water, and then and you felt him die, and that's the last of them. You're like,
I sort of go. I sort of climb back over and go, hey! I knew you could do it.
And I was like, by the way, when I look back at him after cutting this guy's like head off or something, I'm gonna look back. Does he still have his leg over the rail?
yeah.
You motherfucker! It's like it's complete. I'm not saying the words, but it's like completely
Well, I
visible.
wouldn't have started clapping until I had my leg back over the rail. It looks like I'd stood there solidarity.
Okay. Then I'm just like exhausted. I'm just gonna kind of collapse to
I'm gonna
2 knees and a fist.
I'm going to skip to like later on that day, and
where people have been healed.
the other ship's been scuttled. You know, the smaller ship's like sunk now, and as all your stuff is now on the deck of the new ship.
Okay.
And the old sail's been put down, and new smaller sail, you have to buy new ones, but your small sail from the other ship have been put on, and you're all getting ready to row this ship.
Can we try and repair? Because I'm pretty good at sewing. Can I try and repair? It's going to take a while. But can I try and?
Do you really want to stick around?
Do you want to spend your whole time
We saw them all off.
when you could be the
On
captain?
the bottom of the door.
Stop being the captain.
We didn't slice them.
No, we didn't in the end. No.
So-
That was about right.
So we got to like and the last image we're going to see is Alf, like almost like on Red Dwarf, and like he's sitting on the thing painting the ship, and he's like painting his Mary Sue on the side of the ship,
Hey.
in his own with his own paint.
And Resin is just so
the ship, and
exhausted.
the camera just zooms out, and that's the
I
American
hope
lead.
that refers.
Resin is
what I believe
definitely in his
I hope that
cabin
refers to the.
because he's been wolf form more time this session
No, yeah,
than
yeah.
he spent this entire campaign.
So it's like they're all Mary Sue.
Oh, yeah.
So
And he uses energy a lot faster in wolf form.
that's the session. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll be back in session 13.